Oh, John, thank you for the subscription. Wow.
Howdy, chat. We're just popping off with donations or subscriptions on Shlongster stream. Welcome back to another Banjo race. This is a race that I'm sure a lot of people have been waiting for, looking forward to. We have the return of Hyper versus Shlongster.
Yeah.
And hopefully we're not going to see anything catastrophic this time, but who knows?
Going on with Schlong's game feed.
There's been a lot of trials and tribulations through this. Shlong, you've made your way. Unfortunately, got knocked into losers by Purple, who's joining me on commentary tonight.
Hey everyone. Hope
And
for a good match.
yeah, hopefully it'll be a good match. So Shlongster, you've made it through the losers bracket up to this point. Brad, you had a near miss in your last match against Conditioner the other week, winning that match by 1.5 seconds.
That's pog.
Oh really? I haven't gone back to watch that one.
Yeah, it was much less close up until the end, and then shenanigans happened.
Okay.
So
that was an amazing ending.
Connie versus
Alright.
Brad is definitely good to watch if nobody's gone back and watched it. But of course, Brad's here, so we know how it all ended. Spoiler alert. Anyway, I hope I gave you guys a good seed today. Your hashes are right, and I knew I forgot to do one last thing before starting. I forgot to mark down your starting items. And that's the last thing I have to put on my tracker here. Okay. So without further ado, are y'all ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So get it all started, and you know what I mean. Go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright. So we got Storm start, so I wonder if we're gonna see an early well play.
All right, now that they're out of the call, now we can discuss their strategies.
Oh wow. Well, at this level, people should know that well is an option with Storms. That's
Yeah.
not really.
So I don't think Brad has any audio. No, Brad doesn't have any audio, so we're gonna use Shlongster's audio. Perfect.
So just standard cax. That's actually a really nice spawn.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you don't get Nocturne. Like, yeah, okay.
Okay, well, they're not gonna get Nocturne for a while.
Yeah.
But you know, with Nocturne being like right there, it's you know, potential AD.
It depends on like light arrows and shadow. Then yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
depending on what other items there are in shadow.
Yeah, only needing 6 completed dungeons kind of gives you the option to just kind of avoid Shadow altogether if you need to. But I mean, you know, Shadow Way of the Hero is probably like, you know, if they see it, it's just the worst.
Yeah. That. Yeah, that could only be for like light arrows, I believe.
Yeah,
Or I guess like all your bows are in
yeah,
shadow. Because it can't be logical magic in shadow.
that's true. But I mean, yeah, you're right. Unless it locks an item that's somewhere else, like, you know, you get iron boots for like something in
Yeah.
Water Temple or something like that.
Yeah. I guess it could be to get Ganon Boss Key.
Yeah.
And there's like not much flexibility. But that's not very likely.
All right, so Minuet from Song of Storms check. Very nice early song to have.
Probably gonna see it after Graveyard. It's
Yeah.
nice to get these early checks out of the way.
Yep. Early checks out of the way, and then you can just instantly warp from like someplace that you don't want to walk out of.
I love it. Hyper and Shlongster go different ways around the grave.
Yeah. Ooh, a nice early bottle too. But
It's
I
almost
mean,
like a speed run.
yeah, I think it's really funny that they both kind of went different areas. Like one went to the well first, or one went to the windmill first. The other one went to Anju and Cow first, and they
Yeah,
both kind of were synced going into graveyard.
Yeah, I think Shlongster's route was faster because he looked behind. Oh, Brad fell. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably a VC and emulator difference with the loads.
Yeah.
But VC has slower resets, so choose your poison. And with random spawns, you're gonna reset more.
Mm-hmm.
But I think overall VC is preferable. I think most of like the top players
Yeah.
do VC, but a lot of them do like. But it's not like so much of a disadvantage that you can't be an amazing player on emulator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess when you're at like the top level, like it's more the. I guess it's not so much to say more that your decisions are more important, but I mean the extra seconds that you get here and there from like your save and quit don't really help you either.
Yeah.
Nice early Furor's win. That means we're probably not going to be seeing Magic for another 2 hours.
It's usually how it works.
Yeah.
One is resetting their. Okay. Brad checking the top of Dodongos before playing Minuet.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Shlongster getting some extra rupees.
Okay.
Won't be able to do much with them though.
Oh no, Shlongster, Minuet was the right choice. That's what I want to see. You're guaranteed a song rather than spending like 2 minutes to go look at one check.
Yeah, it looks like Brad's going a little higher up though. So
Can't do anything up here.
well, there's the Storm's Grotto.
Oh,
yeah, you can check the Storm's
Storms.
Grotto. Yeah.
Okay, that's one.
Yeah, they started with Storms.
Yeah.
Of course. I don't know if it's like... I mean, it's a play, but... I mean, you can do it anytime.
Yeah, you're gonna be back there at some point.
Yeah. If it turns out to be a nice item, then that's nice.
Okay, Composer Grave torches are nothing.
Yeah. And we just got a stick. Oh, Shlongster did just go to check, so both of them are... We're synced again!
No,
Almost.
Shlongster, you're not allowed to look at your opponent's gameplay.
Yeah. Alright, Sarya's song. What's our hint here? Ooh. That's a convenient convenient hint there.
Probably maybe an early item on Skull Kid.
Yeah.
Possibility, like a bomb bag there. Hyper electing to get some money.
Yeah. Or it could be like the classic, like ZL on Sarya check.
Oh, Shlongster got bullied.
Yeah. Oh! These gossip stones really want them to know.
Okay. Well, it's definitely not Darunia.
Yeah. So both SFM Way of the Hero hints are in SFM.
I'm just waiting for another one.
Yeah.
And then it just turns out to be the Grotto. And the other song.
Yeah, both hints being both songs. Alright, there's another Ocarina of Time repeat. Shlongster doing the same thing.
Is that close enough?
I think so. Yep. Yeah, the grotto is like quite a ways away from the Gossip Stone.
I guess. Alright, Mido starter. Yeah, you're rushing to Child, Lost Woods.
Yeah.
You can do Skull Kid, you can do the Slingshot. You can do all the child-only checks.
Yeah. And the last item...
Songster,
Ooh.
something, please. Okay.
A stick upgrade. Wait, did Shlongster just not check Mido?
I mean, if he's gonna commit to going back there
Yeah.
as Child...
I
it's
yeah,
not
I guess
that
he's
big a
gonna go
deal.
back there as child.
But I still would.
Yeah. Just in case you get something that makes you, like, stay adult.
Yeah, like, you find Bomb Egg and then you just clear Dodongos.
Yeah. And if he does like do it as child, he can just go and get the skull and then the Kokiri sword chest as well.
Yeah. But yeah, this seed is screaming, just go, child.
Yeah. And it would be really nice if, you know, you go child and then I guess, you know, go to Lon Lon, play Minuet, go get all your Lost Wood stuff, your Kokiri stuff.
Interesting early river play. Only one check here is in logic. You're not able to go into ice. It's an interesting play.
There's a couple there's a couple hints too though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we got some hints. So Goron Pot is dead. Oh!
Told you.
Alright, so diving in the lab is dead, and that was Goron Spinning Pot is dead.
Yep. And 30 skulls and another SFM.
Yeah, 30 skulls. So Sacred Forest Meadow is double hinted. Totally right. Alright, so we got Dodongos. Fire. Shlongster giving me lots of time to input these in.
So what are the odds something is on Skull Kid? It's like almost definitely at this point. Lost
Yeah.
Woods Way the hero. Sorry is Way the hero. You already have Minuet, so you have access to Forest.
Okay,
Field
Hyrule
Way the
Field
hero.
is where Way the hero.
So it'd be nice to get bombs so you could go do Field. Because going to that isolated open grotto and not doing the others really stings.
So Saria's song, Way of the Hero for Frogs 2? Hmm? We finally gonna
Oh
get
yeah,
to see
you don't
Frogs
have
2 in the seed?
the Lost Woods Way the hero on the tracker.
Oh, I missed Lost Woods. I didn't see where they got that.
Yep. That was the one by the Storm's Grotto.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, in Death Mountain Trail or the one in Kokiri?
And Kokiri.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally missed that
Yeah.
one.
Brad just read it after doing the grotto.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, there's another one. So there's all of our Way of the Heroes.
I don't know how I feel about. Now you're going down like this entire time. Nothing.
Yeah. I mean, it's information at like the cost of time. I kind of agree.
Yeah.
Like at the same time, like there wasn't like anything super like valuable that he got out of it other than learning, you know.
Yeah.
Imagine triple SFM. I've never seen it, but I'm sure it would be really funny.
Now the thing I'm worried about with Shlongster is, does he have enough time to get to Lon Lon before night? Considering he went halfway
if
up.
he gets the hint, probably not.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons you wouldn't want to go up Death Mountain Trail like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe Hyper was thinking about that time of day management. In that case, then I understand going to River.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess spent so much time going up. Yeah, it's gonna be like really close, but I like really close.
Yeah, Shlongster should just skip the money.
Now we can get Richard. I mean, he's still gotta wait a long time for night.
Yeah.
It's like closer to night than it is like noon, I'm sure, but it's still not that close to night.
Yeah. Like, it's still bright out. Yeah, skip the money. Yep, good call.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably gonna be
Yep,
close.
this is fine. I'm pretty sure if you see that sign before you start seeing the sun go down, you're fine. Oh, it's not even a question.
Oh yeah. I guess he didn't spend that long in Death Mountain Trail at all. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be way closer than that.
It was like 7 seconds. I guess he didn't get the item, so he just looked at it. And when you're going backwards through CAC.
Yeah.
Let's see if Hyper gets something out of Richard. That could be an early advantage. If there's no Sun Song, that could be tricky to route in later.
Yeah, and because it's like night, he can also probably get both hints in Castle if he wants to. Or I guess if he's just gonna like, you know, go straight to Sacred Forest Meadow and skip Lon Lon for now.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do. If you
Yeah.
had bombs in ZL, getting both hints and then waiting it out.
Yeah.
I still think
Go ahead.
waiting it out would be a good idea, but okay,
Yeah.
it looks like he is gonna just get both hints.
Yeah, I was gonna say could just cross his fingers and hope that Child Spawn is hope that Child Spawn is Lon Lon. Oh, Sun Song at Saria's.
Yeah, Hyper playing pretty safe and thorough here, which
Yeah.
sometimes pays off, sometimes doesn't, but it's too early to tell.
Oh, it was right at dawn.
But Shlongster just making a move like, I'm just gonna get my songs.
Yeah.
Which is what I would
Brad
opt
doing
for.
the pretty standard Keaton mask that he always grabs
Yeah.
right away.
I grab it if I don't have Prelude. If I do have Prelude, I'll skip it.
Yeah, and now he's going to be doing his slingshot game. Meanwhile, we got a blue rupee here. Shlongster pulling out the letters to show the cows. Look what I got.
Yep, that's one of two options. Like, either minuet here or check your spawn point.
Yeah.
Either play. Okay. I think you play that immediately and then reset and learn your spawn.
Yeah.
And then worst case scenario, you can just play minuet again.
He thought about it. Yeah.
You aren't allowed to listen to commentary.
Yeah. Close the stream. I mean, with Slingshot... Oh, no, he doesn't have Slingshot because he hasn't been to Mido's house. I was going to say, with Slingshot, I would even argue just checking Child Spirit, like the basement, but...
Yeah, do the first two child checks.
Yeah, but he doesn't have his Slingshot. Yeah. Alright, Epona's song on Requiem.
That would have been so good, just... to Slingshot, get your two Child Spirit checks done and don't have to worry about it. But if you do deeper Child Spirit, it'll suck to have to come back.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not too bad. Depends. Final Treasure of Ice's bomb.
Nice.
Hey, chat, you know what they say. Rush Ice.
Yeah. I don't even think Shlongster checked what was on the arch.
Yeah, it's probably nothing important.
Yeah. I mean, he can't get what's on the arch right now anyway, but I mean, I guess it is good to know just in case you go back for beans. But yeah, they got that early bottle too, so yeah, I think Rush Ice is the play. I guess we might see Brad do it when he gets there.
Yeah,
I'm sure
he'll have gone upriver twice.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I guess
that's the reason I don't do it.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't have any way to get into.
Yeah, you need hovers.
Yeah, you need hover boots, so there's no way to get. Ooh, Brad's about to fail chickens. Oh, he picked up the last one.
What are the odds we get? Oh no, wait, it was Requiem there.
Yeah.
So we. Okay, so where is ZL?
Could be in Death Mountain Crater.
Death Mountain Crater. Not. Death Mountain Crater.
We know that.
Or locked by. Yeah, it's Death Mountain Crater or locked by Fire Temple.
Yeah. So I wonder if we're gonna see Brad doing the early Child Spirit. Shlongster's Sun Song is the Windows music.
Oh,
I love hearing that in Rando.
It's amazing.
It's probably one of my favorite fanfares in this custom music pack. Alright, so Brad's turning at night, so he's going to be getting that extra skull around back. Not a bad play. But I mean,
For
and I
one,
mean,
probably
when he
pretty
gets the
flexible.
song at Desert Colossus, it's gonna turn into day, right?
Yeah, it makes it like early evening.
Yeah. I guess I should mark that Epona's song is that potential Desert Colossus Way of the Hero.
If you're gonna go into the silo first, you might as well check that before playing Sun Song, because in case it's an item, you want to play Sun Song so you don't have to crawl out.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Asmi?
Yeah, Asmi, I'm not sure what you're trying to convey there, but
I don't know what language this is. Really interesting choice to walk out of Blonde. Is this Valley we're gonna see?
it could be.
I don't see what other reason.
Oh! Well, there's a there's a nice
I wasn't
bomb bag.
looking.
I guess we're not rushing ice after all.
Yep.
Oh, plot armor. I mean, you never know, but I imagine that's something that Brad's probably gonna check right away anyway.
Yeah, you should mark Sun Song on his tracker.
Oh, that's right. Yep. So yeah, early bomb bag for Shlongster. I guess he can. I mean, he can just easily go to DC now, but I mean, it's just the light medallion. It is stuff to do, and he does have a lot more stuff to do, like anyway. I mean, I think Child Goron City would be a good play too. You're here, you got bombs, may as well, right?
Yeah, and you know it's Darunia has nothing. So,
yeah. So I guess it's only Goron Pod in the maze then. Plus you can get the skull that's in there as well.
Yeah. It's nothing really pushing heavily towards skulls this seed though.
Yeah. With 50 being dead, it's like probably a big, you know, whew. But
yeah, 50 is I find to be significantly more difficult than 40. It's really interesting.
It's when you have to
40
start
and 50
going.
seed played completely different.
Yeah. You have to go for all the kind of skulls that are out of the way. So is that Zora's Domain Foolish?
That was Fountain.
It was Fountain? Okay.
100%.
I just saw Zora.
Yep.
So Fountain Foolish, nice. We won't have to ponder what's at the bottom of Icy Waters.
Yeah.
Again.
This time it actually will be a stick.
Monster's just finding all the items. Ooh. Jabu Baron.
Okay. Well, if we're going
Jabu
into
Baron
Jabu,
is just like such a fast clear.
yeah. I think I remember timing it in these settings. I think it's like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And like half that time is the boss. Maybe it was 2/3, but it was like less than 3 minutes from like entering Jabu to being in the blue warp, I think.
Oh, did your bot not ping Discord? I didn't see that.
Which keys does Shlongster?
Those were GTG keys.
Okay.
Yeah, and Brad peeked some a key ring in Lake Hylia that you needed to dive for, but we don't know which one that is.
Vanilla Rudos, okay.
Yeah.
This is interesting. We're seeing two different plays. Shlongster's just going for like density and songs, which is I think how I would play. Hyper's just going around, just being really thorough, getting all the easy Sphere Zero stuff.
Yeah.
Hoping for some keys and information that points him in a direction.
Yeah, early Valley, easy Lake Hylia stuff, but I mean Shlongster's really paying off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Brad got a scale from fishing.
Okay.
So we're gonna be able to see what that key ring is now.
Bring it around town.
Yeah. So now we got all 3 checks on Sacred Forest Meadow were something. So 2 of them Way of the Hero. I guess Saria's Song for sure gave him the bombs. And I mean, you always need strength.
Was that the reset point, the back of Lon Lon?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. So, why are you... Okay.
I think Shlongster might be
might be
doing
the-
the same thing that Brad was doing.
Yeah.
Alright, what keyring do we have down here? Brad gets Ganon's. How useful. Oh, that's right. Lens was in Lost Woods as well.
Oh yeah, that is technically a sort of vanilla scale. I believe as adult you get... No, as
yeah.
Is gold scale child or adult in vanilla?
I'm pretty sure it's... I actually don't remember.
One's a heart piece and one is a gold scale.
I think adult fishing gives you the gold scale.
Yeah, you can just do the collection delay and get it as child, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, well
Oh,
that's so about that no skulls.
I forgot, it's booter settings.
Yeah.
There's always keys on skulls.
So 40 skulls has the spirit keys.
Yeah, we're done. We're done here.
Nah, not necessarily. There's always the chance that spirit doesn't need to be cleared.
Yep.
But you know it probably needs to be cleared. That's what Shlongster probably wishes, but he just doesn't know it yet.
He's not doing too bad on skulls, though. I think he's at like 5 or something.
Shlongster, yeah, I guess with bombs, go to bottom of the well.
Yep, I like this. You don't know exactly where ZL's gonna be, and you can't get to it.
Yeah.
Just do the well.
Do well, hope for the best. And I mean, Shlongster has gotten a lot of items already, kind of out of his way. I mean,
I wasn't looking. Did he backtalk out of Lon Lon and then went to CAC?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, did chickens, did this. And that's it.
Well, with the warps, only Minuet, that wouldn't be a closer way to get. Yeah, I think Walkout Lon Lon was his best option.
Yeah. Alright, Brad
I'm
getting
like,
nothing from Zora's
I'm like,
Domain.
ooh, a big chest. It happens to me every freaking time.
Yeah, I watched one of the season 6 seeds the other day. I was like, ooh, big chest. I do see the appeal of chest size matches contents, but I don't know. I like the ooh, what's gonna be? What's gonna be?
Well, that you get that with the big one, and then you open and then you laugh when it's Stone of Agony.
Yeah, Stone of Agony. Giant's Wallet.
The biggest argument against it, in my opinion, is the
Mirrors.
balancing. Because
Yeah.
you can go into well without ZL, and there's only 2 checks you can't see.
Oh
You can
yeah,
check
that's
both
true.
bag locked ones, and 2 ZL locked ones. It's only Dead Hand Room. So it's just storms you can go in and pretty much know everything's there, and then if you see a big one, you can come back. So it really changes the balance of the game in some areas. Same thing with GTG, you can see the whole maze.
Alright, so Brad got Shadow Keys from Open Grotto. So,
Shlongster's probably going to do that eventually as adult with Epona.
yeah, so Shadow Keys could be the way of the hero on Hyrule Field. You never know!
I
mean-
wonder if it's AD, which player that benefits more.
It's a good
think
question. I guess
Ivar-
whoever finds
'Cause
Iron Boots in the Narnia location, you know?
Because if Shlongster skips a bunch of overworld and can just clear all the dungeons faster.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, you can't skip too much of the overworld because you still need the keys to beat the dungeons.
Yeah. But if Shlongster just like only skips the things that don't have keys.
Yeah. I mean, there's a chance. Hey, Stone of Agony. I mean, you know, Nocturne and Spirit being kind of in awkward positions, needing 40 skulls and AD, like, you could just get the other ones, but that's so many items you need. You need Boomerang, Letter, Sword, Hammer. And that's it, I guess. So it's not that many, but... Whereas, I mean, you know, Shadow, you need Magic, Dins, you need Mirror Shield and Strength 2 for Spirit.
This is really unfortunate. Oh, Nocturne is Prelude, where Prelude is. According to Zebra in chat.
Ravage Village has Prelude?
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
Didn't I mark that? I didn't put it in the hints, but I put the songs.
Okay.
Yeah, I put the songs in the right spot.
Oh, okay. So,
Yep, Brad got his bomb
I'm pretty
bag.
sure this is, walk to temple at time, do bowling on the way, and then go adult and clear to Dongos. I don't see anything else really great to do.
Yeah. The only other thing I can think of is, like, just, you know, stuff that's out of the way. Like, you know, Night Skulls, but I don't even think he's close to 10, so...
I think they're both at like 5.
Brad's got 3 marked on his tracker, and I don't think...
I saw he got...
Are we back yet? Are we back yet? Hey, we're back. I see chat again, but I don't see that I'm live yet. I mean, I told you guys before I started, 2 nights ago, my my stream kept going down.
I see a timer on Banjo Race for being live, so...
Okay.
I think it's been up for like 40 seconds now.
Okay.
Yep, it's up. Alright, trying to see if there was anything on Hot Rodder.
Oh, okay. According to my dashboard, I'm still not live, but whatever. If chat can see me, that's good. I told you guys my internet was being all weird.
So it's just a wallet on Hot Rodder Goron.
Yeah.
No big deal. Oof.
Luckily, they got a fairy in a bottle. Saved once again by the fairy. Come on, Shlong.
You can always do like a broken stick and then just kill the Stalfos. That's what I do if I do the bomb chew strat.
Yeah. Alright, that was very nice. Yeah, Way of the Hero Fairy for the death in spirit. Okay, I didn't miss anything else while I was gone, did I? No, all their items look good.
No. Guess with those GTG keys. Yeah, I think you do Dongos and then GTG.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, early possible Way of the Hero Eponas could just be for that GTG access.
But Shlongster does not have the... Oh, he has GTG keys. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, Shlongster has them.
Brad... Ganon's keys in Lake that he doesn't have.
Yeah. Yeah, but Brad never got the GTG keys, looking at his tracker.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I think Brad didn't do all of Lost Woods. He just like kind of did the lower half, and then he went straight to Goron City. So I still think he has to pay the Deku near Sacred Forest Meadow. And that makes sense because he also doesn't have strength, which is where Shlongster got it from the grotto. So Brad will probably go up there later.
Interesting. So, yeah, they're just kind of doing the things that each other have done.
Yeah. And I think
What's the
this
dog
is like
doing?
I think this is a really awkward route for Shlongster though. It's just like cuz he's just like he's not going to be near well, I guess he can do field now. Because
Yeah,
I was
ideally you
thinking,
would
you
do
know,
it
rush
adult.
back to adult, but yeah, now he can just like walk to Lake Hylia and get the grotto and Hyrule Field along the way.
I kind of like this going down river,
Yeah.
and then
How many times
Time
will
your turn.
Brad swim the river?
if it does turn to skulls, this might be an advantage for Hyper.
Yeah. Because, I mean, who knows? We might not see, well, we might see Shlongster go to Zora's Domain after he finishes up with, you know, child fishing. Because if he decides to get these, all these grottos here,
Oh,
goes
yeah.
to Lake Hylia, he'll get the scale, and then he'll be in
Yeah, that's right.
Zora's
That's
Domain.
for scale. Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually wouldn't be too bad. Get these three through
Yeah,
lake,
and then he'll get the hint.
go into domain, then go down river, and then time of day doesn't matter, and then you go adult. We're seeing pretty thorough child segments. Fire keys.
Alright, so another key ring on Hyrule Field. Unfortunately,
Where
fire
did-
key ring. Huh?
Where did Brad find the 40 hint again?
Zora's Domain.
Okay.
That was the hint in front of King Zora.
Okay. So, Shlongster will probably get that info if he goes to lake.
Yeah.
And then domain.
Alright, and there's his shadow keys. Alright, and Brad's gonna be doing his 10 skull check. He's got his bottle of bugs too.
Yep, that makes
Just a bloopy.
sense.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna start going ham on skulls pretty soon.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think we saw him go ham on skulls in his race against
Oh
Conditioner as
my-
well.
That's a boomerang.
Oh, that was Boomerang?
Yeah. So there's two other ways here. So shadow keys, fire keys, and boomerang.
Yeah. And we haven't even seen 2 of the grottos yet.
I think this is our first time seeing Redead Grotto. Shlongster.
Yeah, Shlongster didn't do it when he was here.
Oh, Shlongster went straight to Cat from Lomon, so he hasn't done Valley. Okay. This makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Child Valley, but if you're gonna do it, this is like one of the better ways to do it.
Hmm.
It's either like walking out of Lon Lon Ranch or from doing those 3 grottos.
And again, it's just his like logical progression to Lake Hylia.
Yeah. The back of my mind is still screaming like, "Go clear Dodongos,"
Yeah.
but
Especially
like-
with like such an early bomb bag.
without Prelude,
Yeah, that's
you're
true.
kind of inclined to stay child and be thorough. So
Yeah. Just because otherwise you're just walking all the way across the world for like potentially no reason.
yeah, that's an easy way to lose a lot of time is by having unnecessary age transitions. But
Hmm.
sometimes the seed does that to you.
Yeah.
Extra skull for Shlongster having Boomerang going into Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, as
I
me
d-
pointing out what I just said.
Yeah, I didn't see if he loaded up his, I don't think he's had a chance to load up his bottle with bugs yet, so he won't be able to get the one in Valley.
Yeah. Still +1 over Hyper's routing.
Yeah.
Nut.
Nut.
I don't think Hyper's been into the well yet,
No, not yet.
so we might see that here.
Yeah. It won't be with any extra stuff,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, because
We have not seen domain checks. Oh, wait, but we
yeah,
did.
we saw both. There was nothing in domain.
Yeah.
When Brad was there, he did both the diving game and the torches, and both of them had
Yeah,
nothing.
So can Shlongster do lake and domain faster than Brad can do well? That's the question.
Well, it looks like it's an empty bottle in Sunsong Grave.
Hyper's gonna do well faster.
Yeah.
There's the answer to my question.
Yeah, so Shlong's getting both the hints, so unless it's like a really important Baron hint that neither of them have, that really helps. Okay, well, Frogs 2 is dead.
Dang, it's not Frogs 2 has something. We're hoping for the Frogs 2 light arrows.
Yeah, Frogs 2 light arrows would be pretty unfortunate to find out from Ganondorf at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But I mean, Ocarina of Time has a warp song. Nocturne
Will the
has a
main
warp
character get rewarded? Oh, Hyper's skipping the
Now that's hilarious.
Yeah. It's hilarious, but not advantageous,
Yeah.
unfortunately. It's only gonna be like, okay, I know I don't need to do it, versus I can't do it, so it
Yeah.
does at the same time. Because no one's gonna be like, I could just go do Frogs 2 blind. I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah. I mean, even if you have all of the songs, it's like, I probably wouldn't go there, like, first.
Yeah. Especially if you've already cleared River.
Yeah.
I might understand if you hadn't been to River and you're just, I'm in River.
Yeah.
Might as well.
I can't tell what that is. Oh, it's light arrows.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the light arrows are on top of the arch in Colossus.
Whoa. Okay.
We're the Banjo community Ploth. Yeah, so... Like I said, I don't know if Shlongster ever saw what was on the arch. So, hopefully he did.
I mean, he'll get told.
Yeah, he will.
So.
But I mean, getting told kind of sucks, because then it's like, oh, now I have to go buy beans, now I have to go do this, because I don't think he's been to Zora's River, has he?
No, but he should at least, when he's going through River, go through his mind.
Yeah.
Okay, what could I possibly need beans for, and how many should I buy? At that point, if he doesn't know his light arrows, he'd be like, oh, I didn't check it. I'll buy a bean just in case.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what would be the smart thing to do, but we'll see.
Wasn't he just there? No, he was just at Gerudo Valley.
Yeah. The other
he's
candy area.
Yeah.
That was a while ago, though.
Yeah, that was Hyper that was there. Shlongster hasn't been to River or Domain. He's going to Domain for the first time right now, so...
I've never heard that expressed. Losing the plot? Well, Shlongster is the main character, so...
Yeah. Yeah, we have a script to follow here.
Yeah,
Oh!
I genuinely can't say who's winning right now.
Yeah. Alright, so
Alright,
Shlongster knows that he
has-
needs 40 now.
That he probably needs 40.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
Brad's got to be at
Oh,
like 13
always
skulls
so.
now or something, yeah. 16. Yikes.
Oh, are we gonna... it doesn't have ZL, so I wonder what this is.
Oh, save warp.
Um,
Brad doesn't know where his
yeah.
child spawn is, I don't think.
Yeah. Have done a Banjo-Kazooie speedrun before. I don't... there's not like a time requirement or anything.
No, I think it's just you got to be on the leaderboard. If you've done runs, you're a Banjo runner.
I need to do at least a run by like next year because it'll be like 10 years since my first run.
You've
I'll
left
just-
a lasting legacy.
I have like a highlight, like a really with like
You have a
one the
lot
old
of
timers before live split,
yeah.
the lawn fair or whatever.
Oh, Landfair was the Apple timer, wasn't it?
It was like W split or the other one.
W split was what everyone used before, but I think Landfair was only for people that used Apple devices.
No,
think.
I wasn't on it. No.
I don't know.
I remember it's like you could choose. One had a cleaner UI, one had gold splits.
Yeah.
Gold splits was like a selling point.
Glod. Yeah, now Live Split has these fancy rainbow splits.
Has everything.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
remember
that
there
was
was
a
one that
classic.
was specific for iOS, but I don't remember what one it was.
Brilliant. They're both going for long childs, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 7 skulls on Shlongster. That
Yeah, so
okay.
Brad's like 10 skulls ahead.
Okay.
But I mean, it makes sense. Brad's had the hint that he needs to, well, quote,
Yeah.
needs to motor for skulls really long. So. All right, so I think they've almost like checked like everything the other one has now, except you know, Hyper hasn't been to
Hyper-
well yet.
And he hasn't done the other field checks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he probably. I was gonna say he might do the one next to.
It's Hyper Resonance 92.
Yeah. Brad.
Bird.
Bird. Bread. Whichever
The
one,
one
you
that's-
prefer. Oh, there
Have
we
we
go.
seen this-
Shlongster's buying his beans. Okay, yeah, Brad's doing exactly what oh, he's... Oh, yeah, okay, he is checking this. I was like, is he not going to go for the grotto? But he did.
Did Shlongster do this one? Yep. I don't
No.
remember.
No, he hasn't. This is
Imagine
the
if
first
this
time
is
we've seen
another
this, I'm
item.
pretty sure.
Rudo's letter.
Rudo's letter would be pretty hot, not gonna lie. Then again, not really, because I mean, sure, it gets him into ice. And I mean, ZL could be in ice.
Even the
ZL's...
tab. That's a brag. Tass is slower than Asmi.
So yeah, ZL in Crater,
Yeah.
Crater, Ice, or Fire Temple completion.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you're routing with bomb shoe bowling.
Ooh, magic.
Oh,
Pretty nice.
spell powder. Oh, I always hate when it's this one right here.
Yeah.
Because he can't do the cheese strat. And
I
then the
mean,
chicken
can't you
suck-
do the cheese strap, but you just have to stand like for further back or something?
There is, but it's like a different setup
Yeah.
or something.
I don't know.
Basically, I have to do it this way. Is that?
Oh!
Oh,
Brad wasn't standing right in the middle. A little too off to the side.
oh, there's the shield flex of dissatisfaction.
Yeah. Wait, where's Shlong going now?
Fantastic question.
Maybe he's going to... I don't know. Maybe he's going to Lost Woods? But he just came from Lost Woods, didn't he? Oh, no, he didn't. Goron City? Child Goron City? Oh, Iron Boots was the second item on, Brad already
You don't
marked
have-
it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what Shlongster's doing. I think maybe he thinks there's another skull over here, but first off, it's not night.
Okay.
Second, it's an
Think he-
adult skull.
It's probably Skull's Panic.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, so Bomb Chew Bowling was pretty loaded. Magic
Yeah.
and Iron Boots.
I don't mean to throw shade, but Shlongster's not known for keeping composure.
He's doing the oh no play. He's killing time of day.
When you have Sun Song.
Yeah. We saw, I think, General Toucans do a lot of that in last year's Booter tournament. Or the year before. The last Booter tournament.
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Yeah. And Shlong's going back to CAC now. I don't know, maybe he was just wasting time of day for Dampe without playing Sun Song. Because I can't think of what else he'd check here.
Perfectly routed time,
Oh,
which
he's
doesn't
getting
matter
night
when you.
skulls.
Yeah, that's fine, but why'd you go back up river?
Yeah. Yeah, with Sun Song, the argument kind of goes out the window a little bit.
Doesn't save 7 seconds when you have to wait 20 for night.
Yeah. Yeah, he's probably just coming here to get his 10 skull reward, get the rest of the skulls, do Dampe, and then go adult.
You know,
Meanwhile, Brad, he's going
Well-
straight to the Dongo.
Yeah. He's got more skulls and is an adult faster.
Yeah.
That's a huge advantage.
Yeah, with a lot more items as well. Like, he doesn't have Boomerang. He doesn't have Fire Keys. But, I mean... he's got Iron Boots and Magic. Neither of them really help him now, but they will. I mean, there's still one more check on the field as well. And so the Iron Boots will help for that. I can't remember if we saw Brad check Dampe earlier.
There's a good chance you don't have
Oh, yeah,
to
we
get
did.
the OT song. Or, Spear Keys. So all we need is just Hammer and Kokiri Sword, not to be
Yeah.
Ganon's.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, because, I mean,
Yeah.
especially with Iron Boots being accessible now, it's like, all they need is Long Shot for water,
Yeah.
plus the water keys, wherever they are.
Yeah.
And even then, they might not even need the water keys. And then Forest is a pretty easy clear as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
So
still
Brad-
make the play to be getting these skulls. Yeah, Water Keys is... Yeah, 3 checks. Dark Link, River, and Boss Key.
Yeah.
It's like a 80% chance you don't need it.
Yeah.
Alright. Will there be any progression items in Dodongs?
It's always a feels bad, man, when there isn't. Just because, like, there's so many checks in here. And I mean,
It's actually not as much as you think. It's like 7.
I guess it's only like, yeah, 7 or 8. I mean, we got wallet. Brad's got the biggest wallet now.
Here's some food for thought. In these settings, Water Temple has more items than Dodongos.
Yeah, I guess. I guess Dodongos is just easier.
Yeah, it's just whatever sphere bomb bag is +1.
Yeah. Requires nothing. Almost logical Zora tunic. I mean, it is. Well, I guess all they need is letter. And they can buy a tunic.
This skull situation is not looking great because even if Shlong does amazing on skull routing, he's behind.
Yeah.
Like, it would take Hyper abandoning skulls and be like, yeah, I don't need them. All of a sudden. Which
yeah,
wouldn't seem to fit his playstyle.
I think the early well dip was a bit of a pretty brave play from Shlongster.
It's not that. It was just getting... I still agree with Shlongster's routing.
Yeah.
It's just not the routing that worked out the best.
And I mean, Shlongster has been going pretty beast mode on his skulls since he got the hint. Yeah. He's already at 15, but again, Brad's just like so far ahead of him in Dodongos. Yeah. But I mean, by the time Shlongster catches up to him, I mean, because Shlongster's at 16 skulls now, and Brad's at 19, so he's only three behind. And Brad's gotten all the skulls in Dodongos so far, except for the one up on the ledge.
Yeah. All the ones that you can reasonably get.
Yeah.
Getting that one by the stairs, like, no. You're not going to hit the switch and then re-enter Dodongos and go backwards through Dodongos for, like, one skull.
Yeah. It's like,
it's a really fun skull to get.
Pierre, sure, but, I mean, who has Pierre when they go into Dodongos and Rando?
I was thinking of the Pierre. I was thinking the one by the staircase. I think we were talking about different ones.
Can't you summon Pierre with that one? No, I'm talking about the same one you are. I just thought you could summon Pierre for that one too.
Oh,
But no, that's a climbable wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot you can just climb up that wall from the side.
Yeah, if you haven't lowered the staircase.
Yeah, yeah.
You can with the long shot. You definitely can. Yeah, Go, tell us. It's gonna be on Twin Rova.
Yikes.
Yeah, we don't have a hook shot yet, like an hour in.
Yeah, no hook shot, no bow.
40 skull seed, no hook shot, 1 hour.
I mean, they do have boomerang though, so at least there's that.
I hope you had dinner.
Oh, I had dinner, yes. I always try and eat before I do these seeds because you never know how long they could go.
Well, that's actually really nice. Hyper's going to be finishing Dodongos with 20 skulls and can immediately go check that.
Yeah. Perfectly routed.
Yeah.
Shlongster, you already have a shield. You found one, remember? He won't let you buy another one. I love that window sound every time it plays. It just sounds so out of place in Rando. Oh, I forgot. Shlongster hasn't checked his market stuff, so he's going to do Richard. And then hopefully he goes to Bomb Chew Bowling. And Brad just... Huh?
Did we see chess minigame?
No, not yet. Oh, he might do that
Okay.
too, yeah. Well, he doesn't have magic. Well, he will
gonna
once he
get it.
finishes Bombchu Bowling. No! He's leaving!
Why would you?
You have lens! Well, it's not that you have lens, but you have
And
bomb
you have a-
bag! Yeah. Not doing Bombchu Bowling there is a pretty big yikes. No, it's not that you have lens because he has no magic, but he doesn't know that magic is right there. All right, and off he goes.
That one baffles me. I don't see a world in like any settings where you just walk past Bombchu Bowling with the money
Yeah, you have the money, you have the ability to check it. Why not,
and
right?
you're right there. It's not slow.
Yeah. So yeah, Dodongo's pretty barren. I mean, the only thing that was there was a wallet.
That could be devastating, honestly.
Yeah.
Depending on if there's not another accessible magic.
I mean, there's a chance he goes back for it. He's probably just on the, why did he equip Furores?
I mean, if you have nothing else, you might as well use that time.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, 20 skulls. The other scale.
Okay.
So, Dive Grotto looking pretty good.
Well, the gold scale doesn't matter in this instance.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't.
You already have iron boots and bombs and logic. So that
Hyrule
scale means
Field,
little
Way of the
nothing.
Hero, still looking pretty good, regardless of what item he needs to get it.
No bow and no strength 2 and no hook shot means GTG.
Well,
Yeah,
Brad
I
doesn't
think you
have
do.
GTG keys anyway. Oh, no, he does now. He marked it now. Maybe he did get it at one point.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing it. He did.
Yeah. It's hard to tell because everyone still uses the tracker that just has 3 silver keys, and I have to guess.
Okay.
Shlongster not knowing you can just jump slash the skull from the ground.
It's a little precise, the positioning for the jump slash.
Yeah, I guess they have to be
I
like
understand.
right under the skull.
But you could also just hold a bomb below it.
Yeah, that's true.
My mind was blown, like, when I learned you could climb that wall.
Yeah, I don't think I ever knew you could climb that wall until I started doing rando. Alright, Brad
is
sees
that an
something
item?
he likes, so it was a hammer.
Okay.
Well, that's a pretty loaded Hyrule field, I would say.
So, yeah, and... Yeah, he's probably gonna clear field, get those fire keys, push fire, and get the song.
Yeah.
It's gonna depend on if fire is bow locked.
Yeah, just no way to get to across the bridge yet.
So what this tells me, all these items in Way the Hero locations, what it's telling me is that there's multiple solutions to solving this seed.
Yeah. What is the Waths?
Wait, oh yeah, you've got fire keys, so you wouldn't have to worry about bow for... I was thinking about other
Yeah.
settings, as me.
Oh, yeah.
Where you could get bow locked.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think this is the most loaded I've ever seen the Way of the Hero tracker. It's like Desert Colossus only has Eponas, but there's also light arrows there, and then every place has like, 3+ items. What needs bow and fire? Just the one eye switch, but it's not like needed.
Yeah, since you can do the jump around.
Yeah, without key rings, it could be needed to get a key to advance in fire.
Yeah.
But
that's what I was thinking.
because we have key rings, yeah, you don't need it. Yeah, light arrows are on top of the Desert Colossus arch.
In Desert Colossert. Yeah, okay. Oh, Hyper remembers he's already done Open Grotto.
Yep.
He's gonna get fire keys.
He already got fire keys.
Oh, he went to the other one. Okay.
Yeah.
First, I was looking at Shlongster for a minute.
Yep, so he's got hammer, he's got fire keys, he's got his boomerang now. So they're pretty much caught up in items now. Just, yeah, Brad's like a whole dungeon ahead. Well, like a half a dungeon ahead.
Oh.
And a hammer.
Hyper gonna do GTG right now and then fire. That's gotta be what this is. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you would.
I mean, I don't
you
really,
would immediately.
I don't really hate it, cause I mean, like I think it would. I guess there's no point. I don't know if I would have gone into Lake first to grab Pierre, cause it's like you don't know that you can't do Pierre yet, because you could find a hook shot in there. But you know,
I would
Brad.
go fire first and then reverse.
Yeah. Brad
Good
also
plan.
has Furores, so he could dump that in GTG and then just leave.
Yeah.
But it's like, where do you leave Furores? Like, in Fire Temple, you can just go as high as the shortcut and then, like, just, you know, leave. Whereas in GTG, it's such a pain to get back there no matter what. Yeah, I think I agree with that, Asmi. Well, yeah, plus Brad has Wallet, so he can buy his tunic. And then on top of that, like, he can full clear fire if he wanted to, so... Yeah, there's no way to fire, that's true. So, the fire song can't be behind fire, so... Bolero is either in Sunsong Grave or in Ice Cavern. But
Oh, boy.
ZL can't... Like, they have to find Hookshot or Hover Boots
yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah. Way
So,
to fire.
yeah.
Dumb. Yeah, I guess this makes sense.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me to notice those small things when I'm not the one playing.
Yeah. When you're looking back, being like, what would I do in this situation? You just kind of miss all the little tiny details. Alright, Shlongster getting his double bombs.
Such a fun strat.
I know.
So useful.
Alright.
I think with key rings, you do the maze first. That's what I actually like doing. I like doing the left of the maze, resetting, and then like going into the maze, doing right side maze, and then looping back around.
Yeah. Oh, the oh, okay. I thought the Dynalphos was gonna get stuck up there.
That's the nice thing with key rings. You don't have to worry about GTG key logic.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, Song of Time is way here to get the right side of the maze.
Oh man, that used to drive me absolutely bonkers. Was the old Spirit Temple key logic?
Key logic in general is just a giant meme.
Yeah. Way of the Hero items for key logic and Spirit just absolutely drove me bonkers.
Way of the hero long shot to get a key on Spirit right hand.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
Absolutely every second seed. That was a nice
Really
Stalfos
good.
fight from Brad.
Yeah, I died there today. There are two kinds of people. Not seeing hook shotless. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess.
I know Piper's the kind of player who prefers to stay in logic.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just about to say that. And now he'll probably just check the whole maze and then be done. Still a lot of items left to go in here.
Finally get another dungeon cleared in hour 8N for Shlongster. Well, that's
No,
what
what a
happens when you
seed.
have a million child things to do.
Man,
And he skips the one child thing.
Brad is absolutely loading up his giant wallet. He's found 2 gold rupees in GTG.
I don't think he needs money for the rest of the seed.
No, he doesn't.
I think
Well,
he could afford everything.
200 rupees is gonna go to his Goron tunic, and then the rest of it just.
Now you've got what,
Decky
6
sticks.
hearts? You don't need a Goron tunic at that point.
Yeah, but I don't know, just for safety for Volvagia.
Nah, 5
I
hearts
don't.
is enough.
Yeah, I don't know if Brad does the 1 cycle.
Really, I would be surprised if the #1 seed in the tournament would need Goron tunic at that many hearts. But who knows?
Yeah,
There's always things we don't know.
yeah, just like the little things.
Yeah.
And so far, nothing coming up in this GTG maze.
Looks like Shlongster is gonna be. Yeah.
Yeah. And unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get that hammer in Dive Grotto. Oh. Oh. Alright, well. Rewarded!
So even with that hook shot, he's not gonna stay.
Oh, he's going to Forest.
No bow, no song at time, no keys. You can only do 2 checks. Right?
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's going into Forest. If he gets a really early boss key, then that would just be like... Alright, so Shlong knows the hammer's down there now. I mean, I
Lower
guess
iron.
he could be in here. I mean, he can't
Oh,
even
both-
get that many skulls.
That's right. BanjO Bowling had both magic and irons.
Yeah.
That's it. Forgot about that. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh.
Well, okay.
Okay, well, there's a mirror shield. Where did Brad find his second scale again? Can't remember.
20 skulls.
Oh, that's right, it was 20 skulls. Yeah. Is Shlong going child?
Oh.
Probably thought along the way, aw man, there's some child stuff I could do.
Really?
Shlongster does have 20. He has 21, I think. No, that was Brad. I know Shlongster has 20. I saw his counter at 20 when he was in Dodongos.
Really curious. This does get plus 2 skulls for hyper, so this
Yeah.
isn't the worst play. But
I
no,
mean,
3 skulls because you can do the basement.
Yeah. He got a mirror shield out of it at the very least, so.
I wonder if he's gonna FW.
If
right
he
back
goes
to-
bomb chew bowling and immediately back adult without doing lens game, it's like I don't know. You'll never see me again. It's like why? Why would you do that? Yeah, he's going to bomb chew bowling. He probably realized he forgot it when he was doing Dodongos. Dodongos bowling. Oh shoot! I forgot to do bomb chew bowling.
Oh, I thought you were like actually forgot something to do like right now.
No.
Okay, at least he does remember, but it's still a huge time deficit.
Yeah.
But he has Sun Song Go-Go.
Shlongster, wow. He's just eyeballing the setup. Please don't lose this because you're just eyeballing the setup. Oh my god, Shlongster. That looks too low. I can't believe I'm seeing this. Wow, he actually did it. I can't believe it. Yeah, this is that meme that's just like everybody disliked that. I don't know how it worked either, but we're gonna see him do it again, so he's gonna do it a second time, everybody.
Okay, so you had an angle that worked. Why didn't you keep it, Shlongster?
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe he just did that on the first bomb chew, just winged it.
I'm telling you, this tournament is freaking scripted.
Scripted! It's scripted! Alright, well, Shlongster's got his magic and iron boots, so now he's going to be able to get his hammer. Please do... Okay, he's playing Sun Song. So he is going to do Lens Game as well. Meanwhile, Brad's going to do the bomb maze. Did we already see this?
You don't need to... he did the right one. He didn't.
Oh, that's right. He has hammer now. That's right.
Yeah. He did the other side as child, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, to get the skull. That's right. I remember.
Oh, I was too slow to get our guesses in for chess minigame.
Yeah.
I hate doing this chat. Like, I really, really wish you could warp out of this.
I would have lost because I'm all left.
I had a seed recently where Kokiri Sword was on here, and you had to, like, get a gold scale in field to do lab dive, to get Rudo's letter to go ice,
That's insane.
and then get Epona to go to GTG to go to lens.
Bottom of the well keys!
Lens for Kokiri Sword here. So dumb.
Yeah. So Shlong could go back to bottom of the well for an item later. But at this point, looking at the items, maybe not even needed.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it only locks one check. 2 checks, right? Yeah, just 2.
Yeah, too.
Alright,
And there's
ZL
all
on
the-
Bolero.
You can just do fire right now.
Yep. There's another key ring. That must be forest keys or water keys. So forest keys would be pretty hot for Brad.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like we said earlier, he's just going to straight up beat all of fire now. And then
Yeah.
if he finds something, if he doesn't find something, he could just go back to forest and see what he can do there. Can't do much with it, or can't do everything without a bow, but at the same time, like, he'll be able to get pretty far. He just won't be able to check the pose, the boss key chest, the falling room, the eye switch. Anything else?
I think at this point you just completely clear fire.
Yeah.
I don't believe that he has...
He didn't get Pierre.
Yeah, Pierre.
Yeah, because remember we were talking about that, and I said, you know, just in case it would be nice to go to Hylia, but he went straight to GTG.
Yeah. Team free Scarecrow. Just start with Scarecrow song. Fun setting.
Yeah. Booter 3.
Yeah. Gold scale, oh my god!
Oh my god!
That puts 0 extra checks into logic. Thank you, Esme. It was a well thought out joke that I had. Okay. So, there's more stuff in GTG.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just logical lab dive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Lab Dive has already hinted Baron.
So it's like actually nothing.
Yeah. But yeah. But yeah, I guess it puts Lab Dive in logic.
Yeah.
Just not only can they get it without the item,
All right.
but we know that it's nothing.
We're seeing Hyper's favorite check here.
Yeah. A little bit
Oh
outdated
my gosh,
since
it's Kokiri Sword.
Wouldn't that be funny? Oh my god, it's a long shot!
Swear.
Alright, well, that's a water clear if those keys in Death Mountain Crater are water keys. And even if it's not, he could potentially just clear water.
Yeah.
Right? So
yeah, most likely he can.
yeah. So Brad could go clear water.
You could do 1, 2, 3.
You can do fire.
4.
So that's it.
He also can't do the bow check. Oh, and he can't. There's 5 checks he can't do.
Yeah.
'cause of
Oh,
bow.
there's Dins. Well, I mean, water forest gives him Nocturne, and then he can go do Shadow. I think at this point it's like, do I clear dungeons or do I collect skulls? I mean, I'd rather clear dungeons, TBH.
Yeah.
Or do I do both? Because I mean, he's at like 20 something skulls.
Yeah. Continue to grab easy skulls.
Yeah.
You never. There was that one booter, like I async one race that people did, and it was like I missed the 40 skull mirror shield hint. 'Cause it
40
was
skull mirror shield.
It was not a tournament race. It was just.
Oh, okay, okay.
Other disc, and it was a 40 skull hint for mirror shield in Lost Woods, but I found the foolish Lost Woods hint before that.
Oh, okay.
So I never picked up that hint. And you had to get the 40 skull mirror shield to beat the seed. There was no other option. It was not funny, Asmi. I couldn't sleep. I was just up all night crying.
Yeah, just missing a hint for something that's like ultra required is just so heartbreaking. Oh, we got Freeze Easy Peak music.
Wonder if we're gonna see hookshot list from Shlongster. I know that he knows how to do it.
I mean, it
Yeah,
depends on
there
where he
Banjo
goes, because Brad found the hookshot at the end of GTG and then just didn't go back, right?
Yeah, he's got FW there though. So
Yeah. I mean, I don't really think there's much reason for Shlongster to do it anyway. Just because, like, there's no strength 2, they don't have bow.
Bow. Yeah, I'm not saying he should do it. I'm just saying it's
Yeah.
a possible divergence.
Oh. Well, I guess we're seeing skulls from Brad, because he's got Mirror Shield and Strength 2 now, so... And... So, I think Brad's in go mode right now,
Okay,
basically.
So that's fire completed.
Yeah, fire completed, spirit completed. Has DC, can complete water maybe. It's either water or forest, depending on... Well, actually, we don't know that, but...
You still need 4 medallions.
Yeah, that's true. They still need one more,
Right.
so... So letter or Kokiri sword, and bow. Yeah, you need bow regardless, so...
Yeah. So at best, they're bow mode.
Yeah. Brad's got 26 skulls. I mean... Oh yeah, he doesn't have... I mean, Brad could go for Pixel Shot.
I'm not good at that. I tried it like once in a race and it took me like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Pixel Shot's pretty terrible. It would give him 2 skulls, and it would give him another check.
Oh, if he can do it, he should absolutely do it.
Yeah. He's not even getting the other chest that was behind the bow. Maybe he's just knocking down the pillar.
Oh, interesting. So he's...
Oh, he's coming around this way.
Okay, so do all 3 back and then backtrack through it.
I'm not sure what Brad's doing, because he's like getting a check here, skipping a check there. It's hard to say.
I like to put FW in this hallway at the start, if I have it. Oh, is he gonna delete his FW? Or did he... Oh, I think he just realized he forgot checks.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's gonna put it back here.
Okay, yeah, this is what makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to see Shlongster do the hookshot locked check.
Yeah.
It's one check.
He is doing that. Yeah, if Shlongster gets bow here, I mean, Brad could go back to GTG, but I mean, there's also a chance he just finds another bow if there's a bow here.
Yeah. Brad did the Stelphos, but not the room with the silver block.
Yeah. He also didn't do the hammer room, right? With the keys and the slugs.
Yeah.
I think those are the only 2 rooms that Shlongster can do left in here.
I'm surprised that Brad removed his FW, because now you can go back and do the silver block stuff in GTG.
Yeah, that's true. Especially since you already have the boss key here, so it's like open up the shortcut and then just go back to GTG after beating the boss. And then if you need to go higher in Fire Temple, you can.
Getting an extra skull here from Shlongster.
Yeah.
And get this one right here. Wonder if he's gonna do the cook here.
Oh, he's not getting the skull.
But
But maybe he's just going to fire. Yeah, he's going into fire.
It's just like their last chase.
Yeah. Except this time I made sure to I told Brad when I sent him the seed, I said make sure you save tonight. And he said LOL back at me. So there's no collusion, just so we're clear.
But yeah, even with Shlongster skipping stuff, he's not making up the difference.
Yeah. I mean, Brad does have a pretty big dungeon lead.
And I don't think this is going to be like a close to sub 2 seed, so I think that's benefiting the thorough play style that he's been going for.
Yeah. I thought Shlongster was going to try and hit the Goron with a hammer for a sec.
That'd be hilarious.
I think he took out the hammer by mistake. Oh, it's hard to say. No, I didn't rig anything.
You didn't rigged it, just scripted. They're free to not follow the script.
Yeah. If I was rigging a match, I would make sure to plando the shit out of it.
You shouldn't have said that. You should have just like actually plandoed the final match.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Just put hammer on Pierre.
Hammer on Pierre. Hover boots on Morpha. Just put a major item on every boss.
Just like make it like Smacky's favorite seed. Just maybe like 10 skull bottle, 20 skull hook shot, 30 skull boomerang.
Yeah.
40 skull other hook shot. So all the skull items give you items that help you get more skulls. We already knew this, Asmi.
Yeah, vanilla boss key. Vanilla boss key and water.
Light arrows in the river.
Water key ring on
No, light arrows in the river of Water Temple, and you have to get all the stones
Yeah.
for Song of Time.
Okay, so since we're memeing here, I guess I can just say during that time where my stream went down and we missed a bunch of stuff, I don't know if it was during that time, but Shlongster just got the water key ring from Goron City Boulder Maze, which Brad already had, I see. So that means that the key ring that's in Crater is the forest keys for sure. So that means, yeah, so that means unless Bo is hiding some shenanigans, Brad's got free reign of both dungeons. With the keys, anyway. And yeah, like I said, Brad didn't do the quick strat on Volvagia.
Interesting.
Just make the entire game vanilla and see who catches on first. I mean, that would be funny.
Yeah, that'd be really funny. Nothing that you need on Skulls.
Yeah. I don't remember what Skulls have. Oh, they have both the wallets.
Aki would still get all 100 Skulls for the money refill.
Yeah. Yeah, the money, the wallet, Stone of Agony, and a heart piece, I think. Alright, Shlongster just entering Fire Temple, Brad just leaving Fire Temple.
Okay, final match should just be 100 Skull Bridge.
Don't put ideas into my head.
I'd be fine with it if you let me know. I just need to know.
Yeah.
Skulls are fun if you know you need them. The worst thing about Skulls is doing Skulls and not getting rewarded for them.
Yeah.
And be like, huh, I just poured like 6 minutes down the drain collecting these Skulls.
Yep. All sanity. Pot sanity grand finals.
I don't even know where all the pot is. All the pots are.
Yeah. I saw ZFG did a pot sanity a couple weeks ago, and in pot sanity, when you enter Water Temple, if it's the Master Quest dungeon, it says Storage Temple. Because I think pot sanity Master Quest Water Temple has over 130 checks in it.
Oh my. I am a big... Okay, let's see what these are.
Yeah, it's the forest keys. Yeah. I mean, those were the only key rings left. So...
Yeah.
Because we know where bottom of the well keys are, because Shlongster got them. We know that spirit keys are locked. So that was the only one left.
I know the guardhouse in Market has 1 million checks in pot sanity.
Alright, we finally got a hint for that skull mask Brad's been holding on to for a long time, and it's dead.
He's barely wasted any time, though. He just picked it up, and then when he was getting the 1 skull, he turned it in. So he hasn't invested more than like 15 seconds into it.
Yeah. I mean, Brad always does that. Like, unless it's hinted, it's never ever rushed.
Yeah, no. I agree with how he approached it.
He always just kind of like, as he's passing by his goals, he'll just like turn in the mask, go here, buy the next mask.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, it just gets around to it, you know. Well, I mean, you can only do it when you're child, so if you get it, like, before going adult, and you just never go to CAC, then you just do it the next time you go to CAC.
But you don't know. But you might not have to go into Market again.
Yeah, that's true.
I will
well,
tell
if you
that
don't have Prelude, you'll always have to go through Market to, you know, get to Temple of Time, right?
Well, I'll tell you that's what top players do, so they just grab the mask because they can afford that time loss.
Yep. If you're better than everyone at gameplay, just beat them in logic.
It's like 6-7 seconds to just grab the mask.
Alright, Shlong's got his dins. There's another Goron tunic.
See how many skulls?
28.
Okay.
Yeah, so back to Forest Temple now. Which, I mean, still can't get a lot.
It's still worth pushing.
Yeah, I guess with... Because can you get... I guess you can get into the courtyard with the jump slash.
Yep.
I'm not sure if Brad knows the courtyard setup, courtyard jump slash setup. He should, but... And he probably does if he's going this way, but... Yeah.
Hopefully... Yeah, otherwise it's 1.
Yeah. And that's the bow check, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're about to find out.
That the block that Shlongster was pushing doesn't require strength, but the one after it does.
Yeah.
So weird. This game makes sense.
It's not as dense.
I'm pretty sure this
it's got to be a light boulder so that, like, you know, a thing of fire can, like, you know, shoot it up, right?
Yeah.
It's all making sense now, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure these blocks that Hyper are pushing don't require strength in vanilla, actually.
I think they do.
It just like.
I think all the blocks that have the little moon symbol on them need strength.
I just thought these one. Remember someone telling me that these they do.
Yeah.
I swear someone told me they don't in vanilla.
Yeah, they do.
Or
Because all of them are the same, I think. It's only like the little tiny blocks that you don't need.
Or are you given like strength when you just go adult? I don't know. I'm not a vanilla expert.
No, because in the speed run, you can't pick up grass if you're adult without the Goron bracelet.
Interesting.
Yeah, because that's how you do that weird strat to get into Shadow Temple early, by like kind of bending down to pick up the grass, and then you get like, you know, warped with the super slide. Yeah, I'm kind of confused by this too, Asmi.
I do enjoy seeing FW shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just dumb if he gets bow here.
A bow here would be really, really funny,
I want
though.
Shlongster to full clear fire here and find a bow in deep fire. Also, just so you know, Hyper has played FW twice and then deleted them both before utilizing them. Oh, the big jets! Oh no, what's it gonna be?
Okay.
Okay.
We were all just sitting and waiting for it to be bow. Oh, Brad has Din's Fire, so he can flip this last room.
Oh my. This also should not be bow.
Oh, and that'll put him in the courtyard! Because it flips this room, and so he'll go down into the ceiling room, and then he can go through it backwards to get to the courtyard.
That's the most scuffed
Oh my
round
god,
I've
I
seen.
forgot about that. Man, good on Brad for actually thinking about that. That's like next level play. Yeah, it is logical, Alpha or Asmi.
Din's Fire
Yeah, it melts the
Logically-
ice and then hits the switch.
And this logically gets him into courtyard.
Yes. Yes, it's all logical.
Oh my god.
First logical bow behind Din's fire
Oh,
in
pixel shot.
Forest Temple.
Oh. Seeing pixel shot.
Yeah.
That's so close. Okay.
It's so close.
Okay. Please get it and be rewarded with a bow.
Oh, he's so close.
Oh, he's just winging it.
Yeah, now he's just winging it. He doesn't have a setup for it, I don't think.
You don't have time to mess around. Yeah, you don't have time.
Yeah,
to mess
he's done.
I love that drop. Oh my god, that's so
Yeah.
cool. Okay, this I won't be mad if he gets rewarded for.
Yeah, I mean he's still got a lot of checks to do here. So, oh, the Octorok keeping him out of the water. Nice long shot. I love when I see people with long shot doing the setup to grab the vines as if they had hook shot.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple times in this tournament.
I've probably done it. And then once I'm in position, I'm like, okay, I might as well do the backflips. I'm in position.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah. Oh well. It's like at this point it just loses time to like not do the setup.
Like, I need to back up anyways.
Yeah.
It looks like he's most likely not getting rewarded, but he's gonna be able to grab an extra skull right here. I love getting the skull this way.
Yeah.
30.
Alright, one check left in the well. Is it gonna be the boss key? Nope.
Nope.
But now he...
That is a
Did he
field
check
grab
the
now.
falling ceiling room?
Yeah.
Oh, he did, okay. It was like, I
Well, I
couldn't
remember seeing him like walk backwards towards the door
Oh, okay.
with the funky camera. So unless
Yeah.
you like walk forward a bit.
I think I was watching Shlongster do pixel shot at the time when he did that. So boss key is bow locked in Forest Temple. In one of the 5 checks. Who's ahead? If I had to guess, I would say Brad.
Yeah.
He's got more dungeon completion.
Closer to 40 skulls, which will get him another
Yeah,
dungeon completion
he's
as
checked.
well.
He's checked way more items as well. And yeah, he's at 31 skulls, whereas I think Shlongster is still only at like 20, low 20s, maybe mid 20s.
Yeah. So this could potentially be huge for Shlongster if he gets something here.
Yeah, he's trying to do the backflip through the flame wall. There we go. Manages to get it. So yeah, Brad's only 8 skulls away from his spirit keys.
Yeah. From this point, you just like your highest priority is skulls.
Yep.
Did you get the one near Skull Mask?
No, not yet. He's going into Lost Woods now, so he'll probably get it now.
That's always an annoying one to get, so I want to see what strategy he does. I usually like kill it with a chew.
Yeah. I think there's a strat to just backflip twice in front of the wall, isn't there? I think. I
there
see
might be, but I
Conditioner
don't
doing
know.
some strat that looks really simple like that. I guess Brad could go to Water Temple, but
No.
I guess the skulls in Water Temple are kind of out of the way and
No.
annoying.
The only thing that could potentially be bow locked is if you need fire arrows.
Oh, he comes all the way over here. Oh, wow. That's easy with long shot.
Oh, wow, that's free.
Yeah. Got him.
Like, actually free. What the heck? Okay. Now I know that. Rush ice. We're 43 in ice.
I mean, ice isn't gonna give him much.
I guess he's not gonna go out of logic.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Vanilla Serenade.
Have we seen this? Oh, skull.
No, we haven't seen this check. Oh, it's a hover boots.
Okay.
So there's, you know, Shadow Temple, pretty good.
Okay, so we just need light arrows in shadow.
Light arrows are already in Colossus.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah. Okay. And bow right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about highest Goron too. Oh, we're seeing a Goron released! Be free, my brother! Alright.
Yeah, Brad should go into ice just... Honestly, that...
Oh my god, it's a bow!
No!
No way! Dude, I can't believe it! Bow and hover boots? Dude, that's insane!
I keep getting away with this.
He can't keep getting away with this! Well, I mean, there's still 2 more bows out there. Like, the chances that both of the bows are bow locked is, like, pretty low, but not 0%. Yeah, Purple did call it. You literally said it right before he grabbed it. Dude, I was like, yeah, of course it'll be a bow right after hover boots. Man, I didn't expect to yell that loud.
Does Shlongster know about the forest keys yet?
I don't think he saw over there, but he hasn't been to upper domain or he hasn't been to upper DMC anyway, so he'll probably get all those checks after Fire Temple anyway. Like, he'll leave Fire Temple, and then he'll check the Fairy Fountain, the wall, and the upper boulder.
Yeah,
I think
watch
that was
it.
too late.
Water boss. Watch water boss key be bow locked. Oh! He didn't get the skull and he just ran off.
Yeah.
Or did he get it?
The good old I-Cup play for the...
Oh, I thought he missed the skull.
Maybe he did get it. But I mean, why would he with the hook shot, right? So
Yeah.
I think he got the he would have got the skull and then just jumped off. All right, Song of Time on Prelude.
And now Brad's gonna go do Blind Frogs too.
So Shlongster gets those forest keys and he can full clear forest. He can full clear water now as well. Like, for sure he can full clear water because he has bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sees the keyring.
And then he should immediately go.
And then he can... And then after he clears forest and water, he goes and gets Nocturne and goes and beats Shadow because he has everything to beat that. He's done DC Fire, so all he needs left is Letter or Kokiri Sword. And that puts him in go mode. I know Shadow's locked behind OT, but if Shlongster has everything he needs to clear forest and water once he gets these keys, so he can just go and get Nocturne.
Yeah, and that's a lot of free dungeon skulls.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. So Shlongster's got a lot of stuff to like. So going up to the top of Fire Temple really benefited Shlongster there. So what's
that was
Brad
nuts.
gonna do now?
Not go back to fire until that's the last thing in the game.
Yeah, probably. I guess Brad's going back to, or no, he's going to bottom of the well because he hasn't been there yet.
Okay.
Or he's going to get his song maybe.
Yeah.
No, why would he though? Because the song is either Bolero or Serenade, and he doesn't need either of them.
If there's not, if you have to do Shadow to get into Ganon's, that might be like a game for Shlongster. Like, imagine this: Ruto's Letter in Shadow and Kokiri Sword in Ganon's.
Yeah, because if Shlongster finds a way to be able to beat Jabu as his last dungeon, I mean, a Baron Jabu is like really, really fast. So, yeah, that's... Well, Shlongster didn't have ZL either. So, we don't know what's on the ZL checks in bottom of the well. So, aside from the one underwater, or the two underwater, and the two dead hand checks, we know that there's nothing here.
Yeah.
But the ZL stuff could hide an item.
Not only does Hyper need a bow, he needs Ruto's Letter or Kokiri Sword for another medallion.
Yeah, that's true. So I mean, I think the only thing that's, you know, riding is either he goes back to fire, which really sucks because he did okay, I thought Shlongster was, or Brad was about to walk into the hole there. Brad did cancel his he did cancel his Furor's Wind in Fire Temple, right?
In Fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's got one in Forest now.
Oh, that's right. He put it in Forest. Right.
I'm surprised Shlongster is not just going to Forest, like, right now.
Yeah.
You need to please go Forest.
You need to go get your Nocturne right now. I guess he's still collecting skulls, but, I mean, there's a chance that he just, like... Oh, he only has 25 still.
You don't need, because
yeah, even still, if he goes to Forest, he'll be able to get all 5 skulls there, and then like, easy peasy. So I'm not sure where he's going right now.
Oh. No, he's not go because he would need 40 skulls as well.
Yeah.
Because we don't know about the other 2 medallions, Asmi. So it's not go. Once he gets 40, he's go.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, honey.
Is he going child? Like, I'm not sure where he's going.
River? River skulls? GTG?
GTG? Back to GTG?
Yeah, he can get 40. That would allow him to beat Spirit.
Yeah, or maybe he's going to water now. But, because I guess without Serenade, it's hard to get back there. And he hasn't been to Lake Hylia yet, at all, as adult. Yeah, he's going to Lake Hylia.
Okay, that's fine.
So, I like that. He's going to get Pierre, he can check what's on top of the Lake Lab and do adult fishing. And then go into Water Temple and beat it. And then when he's done, he just plays Minuet, and he's out of there.
This is wild. Oh, Greg, it's over.
We found Greg. So yeah, Brad found nothing in bottom of the well. Because I'm pretty sure that's all the checks that we... Oh, no, he didn't check this one yet. Okay, so that's everything. So we know that the rest of well is dead, aside from the stuff behind the keys.
Yeah.
Man, what a race. Oh, Shlong's not even checking Hylia stuff. He's just going straight into Water Temple. Maybe he already knows, like, how good in a position he's in.
No, that makes sense. Like, he did, like, the Storm's Grotto, which is, like, a really fast check.
Yeah.
Which makes... So it makes sense to do really fast checks along the way and skip anything slow. Because,
Yeah.
yeah, he can beat Water, he can beat Forest, that gets Nocturne, so he can clear Shadow, and then enough Skulls to do Spirit, and then he's done.
Yeah.
He does not need to find any more items. He just needs Skulls and beat dungeons.
Yeah. And I mean, I think, like,
Oh,
this...
wait. Hold on. Asmi points out that Shlongster does not have Mirror Shield.
No, Shlongster doesn't have Mirror Shield yet, but he will get it when he goes into Forest Temple, because Mirror Shield is the first check in Forest Temple.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, so he will find a Mirror Shield. Like, there's no doubt that he will get it.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Why he didn't just, like, bum rush Forest.
Yeah. But I mean, even still, like, he could have just bum rushed Forest anyway, because it was either go to Forest and clear it or go to Water and clear it. And I mean, he has no easy way here, but he does.
I don't think it's faster to reset from that check.
Yeah, I know, because you're going down anyway.
Bum rush.
Yeah.
I swear I've heard it before. I don't know why I'm saying it though.
Dude, Bum Rush is Sabin's signature attack from Final Fantasy VI, isn't it?
I
mean,
played,
it's
like,
it's
half
a
the
it's
game.
a term anyway.
Yeah.
Just rush in. Like Leroy Jenkins was a bum rush.
Yeah. It's one of those things that I said it and I'm like, I know I've heard this before, but I feel really awkward saying it.
So Brad coming in here, I guess he can just dins the torches. And then this will either be Serenade or Bolero. Serenade will help him get to Water Temple.
This check is hinted dead.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I guess that's why he didn't equip dins. So, worst case scenario, this is Bolero for Brad. Nope, it was
Shlongster
Serenade.
with the mouse over his gameplay.
Triggered!
Oh, I'm a big fan of Haul and Ass. It's a good one.
Alright, so Bolero is in Ice
That
Cavern.
Serenades takes so much time.
Yeah, it
Why
does.
did Shlongster get that?
I don't know. I guess because he thought, I don't need it.
Nice jump.
Yeah. Shlongster has a cursed hover boot sound. It's Rudo's like, oh sound effect. But like repeated really fast.
Don't count Hyper out yet because if like Kokiri sword pops up, then it's just right back to
Thanks, D.
Hyper.
Yeah, exactly.
A bow and either Rudo's letter or Kokiri sword.
Yeah, and I mean he's about to have a lot of checks in Spirit Temple.
So it's you can't call this game right now. It's just not as one-sided as it seemed.
Shlongster, move your mouse! I actually reached for my mouse and moved it when I saw his mouse. It was just an automatic response.
Okay. So I thought Shlongster was gonna go for that back skull, and I was gonna like get upset.
Yeah. It's never okay.
But yeah, he hasn't grabbed Song of Time, so
yeah.
he has to do this. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends on how fast Shlongster can get skulls.
Yeah. But I mean, he only needs like another 14 skulls, right?
Yeah.
And 5 of which are gonna be in Forest Temple.
And then more in Shadow Temple.
Yeah.
You can probably pick up 1 or 2 here. The smart thing would be to even if you don't go to do Dark Link, go into that room
Yep.
before fighting the boss. Play Sun Song, get the one on top of the tree, and Lake Hylia as adult. Depends as if he goes forest right after water, then I wasn't looking, but I assume that was nothing from Hyper.
Yeah, just ice arrows.
Just some nice arrows.
Yeah. Some nice arrows for Bongo.
Bongo and Bongo is now in Logic.
Just ice arrows. Yeah, ice arrows don't do anything in this version of Rando. It'll be nice for the next Booter tournament when ice arrows shoot blue fire.
I did one race with that.
Is it good?
You had, it expects you to go ice like 10 minutes in. On Freeze King Zora.
Shlongster, I
like,
can't believe. I can't believe.
You got greedy.
So it wanted you...
Shlongster.
Shlongster, just equip your iron boots. Okay, there we go. Oh,
Well,
you found ice arrows right away, and then it was like, go to Ice Cavern?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It was like Sphere, Zero, Bow, Magic, and Blue Fire arrows. Really.
Yeah, Brad's going to Spirit, so we're gonna see if he gets lucky in there. So at the very least, he's gonna be able to full clear.
Fairy Fountain
is...
first from
Oh,
Hyper.
yeah. Hey, it was a Resort Tunic.
I like that you don't have to scum the keys and you can just keep that skull.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could always just save after you get the skull. Oh, yeah, because you wouldn't be able to scum the first key. That's right.
Yeah. Then you need to get 3 keys.
Yeah. Okay, we have second magic.
Go do well before Spirit. I don't know. At this point, I can't keep track of their reasoning, just what they are doing.
Yeah. I mean, he's still looking for a lot of items, and there's a bunch of stuff in the well that he could have checked, so...
And there's always the option. This was open really early. Shlongster could have just gone here and found like 5 items.
Yeah. Oh, I think Brad forgot to get his spirit keys before he went to Colossus.
Okay.
Alright, so Brad has his spirit keyring.
Shlongster's missing the skull in this room.
Yeah.
We need to teach Shlongster where skulls are.
Yeah, it's a skull that gets overlooked a lot of the time because you need long shot for it.
Yeah. Or Furor's Wind and Hookshot.
How do you get it with Furor's Wind and Hookshot?
You go in there, place Furor's Wind, raise the water to the highest level.
Oh, that's right.
And then you can Furor's Wind in and get an extra skull. And that's why Furor's Wind can't be hinted foolish.
Really?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I never knew you could do that.
Yep.
Alright, well, Brad's got his light arrows.
Yeah, it's a big meme. I think settings are... I don't think it's in Logic anymore, because I've seen that listed as a trick in the settings.
Oh, okay.
But I know at one point, at least it was true.
Yeah, that's really shenanigansy.
I do know you can do that for the skull, though. I just don't think that... I think it might not be in Logic to do that skull like that anymore. Okay.
Shlongster taking the long way around.
I have... Oh, he's trying to find this.
Yeah, I think he missed the eye switch and ran right by it.
Okay.
So still no boss key. Boss key could be on River, which would be not super great. But I mean, he can get the song. So if he doesn't get boss key in here, he can always just plant his furrows. Because I don't think Shlongster has a furrows wind put anywhere yet.
I think you're correct on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be, like, advantage to height. He just needs some way to get in to Ganon's.
Ruto's on Twin Rova Inc. Yeah.
Then it's over.
I mean,
Same thing with
I mean,
sword.
it's
Oh, he still needs bow.
he
too.
still needs to find double boss key get. Brad still needs a bow. So if the other two bow locks that aren't in the top, if the other two bows that aren't in the top of Fire Temple are locked behind Shlongster, why'd you do that?
Please reset. Don't do this room.
Oh no! Don't do this!
I had to do this today because I didn't have hover boots, and I'm not good at the jump without hovers. But
can I say Ruto's letter? Shlongster's gonna get knocked off.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! Okay. I thought he was fine.
Oh my god. It's like
that was really funny.
I was in the exact same headspace as you. I was like, he's
yeah,
gonna get punished. Oh my god, he didn't get punished. Ah, he got punished.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's Ruto. It's not Rudo. Gerudo's letter.
Gerutos.
Yeah. I say the same thing in Wind Waker, Laruto. It's just how I've always said it. Ruto. Rito. Big toe. It's like, I'm surprised nobody's noticed how I enunciate the G when I say, like, a lot of people say Bigoron, like, but I always say Big Goron.
I go back and forth.
Yeah, I always say it like it's two separate words, and I'm very self-conscious about that.
Can we call this Link the Goron Small Goron?
Link the Goron.
Yeah, Small Goron is a way better name.
Yeah.
Can we still talk about how that hover boots and bow find is like the wildest thing?
Yeah.
Not just one item in Deep Fire, two.
Shlongster, no! Okay. Yeah. Deep Fire, two major items. Like...
This is why you don't bail on dungeons in these settings.
I mean, the same thing happened to Conditioner in his race when he didn't get the hover boots from, that one room in Fire.
Which baffled me even more because it's way the hero.
It's like Fire Temple just like screwing people. Like it's dungeon.
14 checks.
Yeah, nobody likes clearing forest or nobody likes clearing fire because it's so long, it's so high. It's like,
Fire is about the same amount of checks as well normally.
Yeah,
when it has keys in
deep fire, big upside down smiley face.
Is that the Falcon SR?
I know, right? The world record holder, Banjo Tooie, any percent, no DCW, no bit clips. Who got a 239?
You could have just ended that with just Jaded Runner. Watch this be like Kokiri Sword.
I thought I saw something shiny and I was like, but no, it's just rupees. Sorry, Falcon. World record holders get all the attention.
Okay, please play Sun Song and get this skull.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, he's passing on all the skulls.
Well, he gets like 5 here.
Yeah, he gets 5 here, and that'll put him at like 31 or 32. There's so many locations where he'd have to go back and get like a skull.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this will tell us exactly how many skulls he needs, because I think he's at like 26. How many is he at now? Okay, he's at 27 now, so yeah, he'll finish this dungeon at 31.
31. Yeah, he still needs them even after. Okay, now that he knows he can beat Spirit, open Fire Temple. What does that mean? Like, so you can go in as child and the boulders are gone?
Do the Brad check as child instead? Less cringe. You could dump it upside down. Just shake all the items out. All the items in the top of Fire Temple, like, increase the gravity, make them go down lower.
That's a good question. Why is it called Deep Fire when you're climbing up?
Yeah. I guess it's deep because it's far away from the entrance.
Yeah. Don't you technically start in Deep Fire?
Yeah.
And you, like, work your way up from the basement? What are the odds that there's another bow on, like, one of the Poe chests?
I mean, at this point, pretty high. I mean, there could be one in Ganon's as well. There's a lot of checks in there.
Yeah.
Could be one behind the Strength 2 boulders in GTG.
Oh, yep, that's a thing.
Yeah. There's a lot of checks where bows could be, and unfortunately a lot of them are Mimi. There's a chance that both the Poes could have bows.
I just don't know what's gonna happen at this point. I'm, like, actually on the edge of my seat.
Yeah. It's like, I know we've been memeing this entire tournament about Shlongster and his, like, plot armor. Asmi said it's coming down, but I honestly don't know at this point. I mean, I think it's still too early to tell, unless Brad, like, gets some crazy item on Twin Rova. I think the other thing that makes Brad just, like, instantly probably, like, back to winning is if he goes right back to Fire Temple. Because where does he go?
Without Roar's win, he's not.
Yeah. Because, I mean, where does Brad go after he's done Spirit? Like, he could go back to GTG, sure.
Yeah.
And then
There's
I guess...
probably tons of small things that we don't remember.
Yeah, I guess Brad could go to water as well.
Yeah. Like, I expect to see all of water before going back to fire.
Yeah.
You've just given up on those two checks at this point.
Oh, but remember the boss key in water is behind the bow check. Behind the eye switch. So Brad won't...
I called that... I said that earlier in this seed, too.
Yes, so Brad won't be able to beat Water Temple. And he's gonna go to River Chest, too, probably, because he has Song of Time, right? So...
Yeah, he's gonna do the rest looking for boss key.
Yeah. But I mean, Dark Link won't take him that long. It's just getting through the elevator room and then, you know...
It's not about how
River.
long it takes him. It's the fact that Shlongster didn't have to do it at all.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Ooh, this is bad RNG for Brad, but looks like he might make it.
Classic Shlorova.
Yep. Didn't quite make it. Well, at least he got a quick fire there.
Alright. So the thing is, if... I just hope Shlongster realizes he's go mode as soon as he gets 40 skulls.
Yeah. I don't think Shlongster's... I don't think Shlongster's gotten any of the skulls in the bean patches either. Now that you think about it. Yeah. And that actually wouldn't be a bad place to go after this, because I don't think he's planted the bean in Desert Colossus either. Because like I said, like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure he didn't even check what was on the arch. So, like, he could check the arch, and maybe if it's nighttime, he'll be like, oh, there's light arrows, and then he'll plant his beam.
Spirit Key. Yeah, Spirit Keys, Falcon.
Yeah.
And that's all Shlongster needs besides light arrows.
Yeah. And light arrows are on the arch, so...
Oh, Shlongster's just... He's going to beat the boss. He knows he doesn't need more items.
Yep.
And I guess he probably just doesn't have Go mode.
He doesn't have it marked on his tracker yet, no. Because he probably... He knows that he doesn't have light arrows, but... But he does have beans anyway, so I mean the fact that he's not clearing forest means he probably like knows something.
Yeah. Well, he also knows he can just get the hint from Ganon.
Yeah,
too.
Exactly. All right, Twinrova be dead. This is Brad's last opportunity to get a important item here. Letter or Kokiri sword. Oh yeah, Brad spent a lot of time in Deep Forest as well, that's right. So that's more time. Shlongster's just not doing anything there. Strength 3.
Bow on OGC?
There could be a bow on OGC. There could be another item there. Hovers are needed to beat Shadow Temple.
Which is going to be their fourth medallion.
Yeah.
This is going to be sub 3 for 40 skulls and OT song.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure they have to beat Shadow in this seed. Because we don't know that they can beat Kokiri and Jabu.
You need 4 medallions to get the Rainbow Bridge.
Holy shit, that was a lot of stabs on Phantom Ganon in one cycle. I can't believe Ganon didn't get up from that. That was like the best Phantom Ganon I've ever seen.
I've been 3-cycling them recently. I'm so bad at it.
I don't think I've ever seen a 2-cycle Phantom Ganon with Master Sword. That was absolutely nuts.
Because we have no idea where Kokiri's sword or Bruto's letter are.
Yeah. They could be anywhere, Falcon. And we know where everything else they need to beat the game is.
So
Shlongster! He could have got the skulls in Kokiri. I don't think he got the one in Night Kokiri yet.
He didn't even get the one in the basement of Forest.
No, he didn't. I mean, like I said, if he plans... I think he's going Child right now. Because he's going to go get all his Dirt Patch skulls. At least he better. He'd better.
He's got the time to waste doing this.
Yeah, he does.
Straight for Josie Grotto. Come on.
Oh, well, he has to go Child anyway to get his Nocturne. That's right.
Yeah.
So hopefully he stays Child. But I mean, he still can get a lot of skulls in Shadow Temple, so...
Which one is Shlongster Grotto?
I don't know what Shlongster Grotto is. The open one? That was the Shadow Keys, I think.
Okay. At least go OGC, make it night, and then you can get a skull here.
Oh, was it Fire Key? Yeah, Fire Keys were...
Fire, Shadow, Keys...
Oh yeah, Fire Keys were near Hyrule Castle. Did Shlongster just forget to check Open Grotto? Is that what the meme is?
Maybe in some old race. Not in this seed, though.
Yeah. I was just asking what they were talking about in chat. Oh, it was his first or second seed. It's okay. The first couple rando seeds I didn't know that... You know in Deku Tree, the slingshot chest, there's that chest above it? I actually never knew that chest was there until I started playing rando. I've played a lot of hours of Ocarina of Time, like growing up, and I never, ever knew that that chest was there until I started doing
I don't
rando.
think I did either.
And I lost a race to Condi because the first logical strength was there, and I just like never got it. Alright, so we'll see if Shlongster does the owl play. Or if he runs out.
Well, he didn't pick up Serenades, so he has to walk out.
You know. Oh, that's right, he doesn't have Serenade. So never mind, I guess he'll just walk out.
Yeah, because he's gonna do Dark Link and River looking for Boss Key.
Yeah, but Boss Key is hidden behind the bow.
So unless miraculously he finds Kokiri's sword and a bow on those 2 checks, this is not looking good.
I mean, even if he finds a bow, like, and no Kokiri sword, I mean, that still isn't super terrible. Because then he can just go back to Forest. But then he'll just be behind Shlongster, and it'll be down to, like, you know, whether or not Brad can, like, play better than Shlongster, which he can. Because we've already seen that once in this tournament. Yeah, Falcon, Shlongster has custom sounds on. And so whenever he plays Sun Song, it plays the Windows, like, booting up sound.
Yeah, Shlongster just is the Oh, see, Hyper's going right for this.
Yeah.
We should all do like a 1.0 randomizer seed and just suffer.
Oh god! Don't take me back to slow block pushing.
No. What, you don't want to race Ingo to get Epona?
Shlongster or Brad, you have hover boots? Oh no, he doesn't, because he hasn't been to top of Fire Temple.
Oh, doing 10 posts!
And doing tempos. Hello, Oni Helix. Alright, Shlongster's in here, getting the song for some reason.
Yeah.
You should just be getting skulls.
There's no skulls here. That's all you need.
Dampe RNG?
Oh,
Yikes.
you had to do that until like season 3, so even season 2 had that. Doing child stealth. I remember when I was first playing, you had to do the tower collapse segment.
I remember doing child stealth. I don't ever remember doing tower collapse.
And there was a version where if you died at Ganon, it respawned you at tower collapse, even though it was skipped. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Shlongster... I fucking
Hyper-
love that sound. I'm pretty
His
sure
river
he already...
chest,
Oh, go ahead.
river chest is not dead, so I don't know why Hyper's skipping it.
Because he doesn't have bow to open it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I could have sworn Shlongster already... Oh, there's flat. Shlongster already got this skull. Shlongster, you already got it. Please get the bug. Please get the bug. Okay, he's getting the bug. Good.
There's so many adult skulls he could have gotten.
I know! He's not even getting this bug!
Oh no.
Shlongster, you're killing me. He's going
Well,
for
it's
the
not-
one, he's going for the one that he knows is over here for sure. Lolloway couldn't have said it any better.
Okay,
Just
I actually don't know. I know these two. I know like one in Valley, but I don't know very many.
yeah, there's a bug in the graveyard in the bushes.
Yeah. That's one I do know.
Yeah, there's one in Lost Woods.
I don't know exactly the Lost Woods one.
It's right across from the entrance to Goron City. In the bushes
Okay.
there. Yeah, I mean, he probably just didn't know that it was there. I mean, so Shlongster needs like 9 skulls, I think. But I mean, the thing is that he can get a shit ton of skulls in Shadow Temple.
Yeah. He can get like 5.
He can easily get at least 4 of them.
Yeah. With 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he can get all 5 easily.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if he doesn't
There's
like
the
just try
one
and
in the-
rush the end of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he got any of the Lake Hylia skulls because he was here during the day. So there's 3 really easy skulls in Lake Hylia, so that's at least good.
Seems like Shlongster knows his child skulls better than his adult skulls.
I know, right? So it's funny that both of them have all 3 of the bottles that aren't Rudo's letter.
Okay, so where is Shlongster going now?
Now he's going to get the skull on the side of the lab, probably. And then the
Okay.
one in the dirt patch.
Shlongster is winning, assuming he can get skulls.
Yeah, Shlongster only needs 8 more skulls, and then he can do Spirit and Shadow. And he can do Shadow right now. Shlongster can also get 2 skulls in Colossus. Like...
Okay, I understand because... Oh, I thought he was gonna warp away and I was about to scream.
What? He's warping to the middle of the lake after... Okay. Okay, just play the wrong... Okay. I'll be right back.
Alright, everyone, so, this will get him to, like, 34 skulls. I think he needs, like, 1 more skull plus the 5, and he passed by, like, the one on top of the tree as adult. One, he walked by, Sacred Forest Meadow and Night Adult. He just completely walked past it. So I'm gonna ask Shlongster after this is over if he knows where all the skulls are, or if he just doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, this is 35, so he just needs the shadow ones after this.
Yes. Please, Shlongster. Go adult. Go to Shadow.
Go plant the bean in Desert Colossus.
Yeah, go plant the bean first. Please.
Nope, he's going back adult. He doesn't.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure he didn't check that arch, so he doesn't know that he needs to plant the bean. He'd better see it. He'd better see it when he's adult. But, I mean, because if it comes down to having to, like... Oh my god. Yet another thing. Play Sunsong before you take the owl so you don't have to watch the animation of the bridge lowering. He does have furores, yes.
Oh boy. Oh, nice spikes, Hyper. Thanks for letting me know about that.
I didn't know those enemies were just called spikes.
Actually, neither did I, now that I know. I think maybe I called them spikes, but I didn't know that was actually what they were called.
Yeah. I mean, if Brad doesn't find his bow, and it comes down to, like, being that close... Because, I mean, Brad's running out of checks, so he's probably going back to fire soon.
No, he's definitely gonna go, dude, because he hasn't even done left side GTG at all.
See, he's thinking about it now. Okay, he's going to Lake, so maybe he is going back to GTG. But you'd think he'd maybe do, or maybe he's doing the Lake. No, diving is, hinted Baron. Yeah, so
Okay,
Shlong's,
he's going.
He's gonna get all the skulls in Shadow.
If he skips a skull, I'm gonna like mute and then.
If
stream.
he does skip a skull, there are 2 skulls in Colossus.
He hasn't done the first one after the hook shot, Silver Rupees, so 5.
Yeah.
Oh, and he hasn't done
Oh yeah, Brad only.
the hammer
Yeah,
room.
he only did the Stalfos. That's right. He did
he did right
Stalfos, the
side.
Dynalphos, and the Beamos, and the maze. I'm pretty sure he did both sides of the maze.
Yeah, I mean he did the maze and right side
Yeah.
and
Right.
Stalfos.
Yeah.
Everything hook shot locked he hasn't done. Skip or forget or doesn't know. Take your pick on how he avoids a skull.
But yeah, Shake, what you were saying, like, if, Brad lost because he forgot, like, in their first match because he forgot to save, if Shlongster lost because he went all the way to Ganondorf, learned where light arrows were in Colossus, had to go back child, plant the bean, then back adult to get light arrows, that would just be rough.
Shake, he missed the last 2 checks, which are bow and hovers.
Yeah. Highest Goron and Megaton Hammer Chest.
Yeah, that room where he was...
Are bow and hovers, respectively.
So he did 1 check in Deep Fire, and it's the one you don't need to do.
Yeah, that is Omega punishment.
And as I said, he comes back here first.
Yeah. And
There's
so,
a chance he goes fire, but then he has to go all the way up and climb.
yeah. See, I mean, if Brad does find another bow somewhere, then I think it's still pretty close, because Brad's already cleared Spirit, but, I mean, Shlongster only needs the boss key and he's done. Whereas Brad would need to clear, like... But, I mean, Brad can do the same thing in Shadow Temple. He just needs the boss key and he's done. He doesn't have to go through the entire dungeon looking for skulls.
Well, he has to beat 2 more stones
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
to get Nocturne in the first place.
Yeah. And so, I mean, if he finds another item to just not have to do Shadow, like, all he needs is Letter and Kokiri.
Yeah. He needs bow and one of those other 2 items you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Because he needs, like, 4 medallions and then 1 of any other dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool strat.
The nuts.
Oh.
Yeah. Nuts are OP.
We haven't seen this. Okay.
Yeah.
Watching Shlongster makes me want to practice.
Yeah, so, I mean, really, Brad still has a good chance to win if he finds one of the other items that he needs.
Yeah.
And, I mean, in the end, it just comes down to Shlongster not getting his skulls fast enough.
Yeah, just complete this dungeon normally, grab all the skulls.
Yeah.
Considering he went adult at exactly 35 skulls, I'm assuming that's what he's doing. Is he knows, okay, there's 5 skulls here. Oh, I like that.
I like that sound.
Alright. What's here? Nothing.
Yeah.
This is really unfortunate.
Yeah, but I mean, even if Brad does find, like, the item that he needs to, like, beat, another dungeon, he still needs to find a bow somewhere.
Yeah. Shlongster, what? You need to clear the full dungeon for skulls. This makes me think he wants to bail.
Oh, you think Brad's gonna bail?
No, Shlongster.
Oh, Shlong.
Because he took the shortcut and is not going through linearly
Yeah.
to grab all the skulls.
I mean, like I said, it's probably faster to grab the 2 in Colossus than it is to go all the way to Deep Shadow for skulls. But I mean, he doesn't have the boss key yet, does he? I didn't see if he grabbed that or not.
I don't think he has a boss key.
Claim check.
Oh boy, we're gonna see the toilet.
Oh,
Put your
baby.
Put your poop emojis in chat.
Yeah, we only know one bow location, and it's the one at the top of fire. They haven't found any other bows yet. But we haven't seen Deku Tree. We haven't seen Zora Fountain. Like, anything by in letter. We haven't seen Ice Cavern. We haven't seen Ganon's. And Brad can do OGC, but he hasn't done that either, I don't think.
Yeah, he got the skull before getting Gold Gauntlet, so it really stings to go check that.
Yeah. Oh, I marked it on the wrong side. You're right. My B. And I can't remember where Brad found his boss key. I think the torches in front of the statue. But
For which dungeon?
in Spirit.
Spirit boss key.
I'm trying to remember where he found the boss key. I'm pretty sure it was in the middle of the temple.
I don't remember at all, unfortunately. But I don't think it really matters too much, as long as it has the ability to full clear it.
Oh, the boss key was in the room with the 4 suns, so upper child. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
Brad getting denied by the bubble.
Oh, yep. They had synced boss keys.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the synced boss key. I just couldn't remember where Brad got his boss key from.
After this, Shlongster needs to... We need to talk to him about skulls.
Yeah.
Ones he can grab.
Oh, well, Brad found Rudo's
Oh.
letter. So that gives him Jabu. So now he won't have to go to Shadow. Potentially.
Okay.
But, I mean, he still needs to find a bow somewhere.
Yeah, if this is Bo. Okay, you'll take care of that, Snacky? Okay.
Yeah, good, good.
Because he just, like, didn't grab the one in Lake Hylia, where he could have just played Suns and then
Yeah.
long shot it up the tree.
Yeah, because, yeah, the winner of this race has to race you, Lolaway, so are you and Shlong going to have a skull off if he ends up winning?
Yeah, that'll be interesting. That'll be a really interesting matchup. The doesn't know where skulls are
Yeah.
versus I have 50 skulls in the first 20 minutes.
Alright, so Brad's out of here. Where's he going next?
Hyperbole, but
Oh, he's probably
it's funny
going...
to talk about.
This will
I
take
don't
him
know,
to CAC. Maybe
I
he's
know
going
he's
back
gonna-
to fire? Nope, he's going...
Nope.
Oh, he's
Nope.
going Child. He's gonna go do Jabu.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
makes
then after
sense.
that, he's gonna go do Jabu, beat it, and then go do ice.
Yeah, probably. And then hopefully he'll find what he needs to beat in ice.
But even if there's a bow in ice,
I mean, Longster still has Spirit Temple to go, and light arrows.
Oh yeah, that is right. Oh.
Yeah. So
Remember when I was like, oh, this is an easy sub 3.
yeah, and I mean, Brad could easily be like done Jabu by the time Shlongster is even like out of Shadow Temple. Because Shlong still doesn't have the boss key. 37 skulls.
Did he? Okay, yeah, he already backflipped through the spikes. Oh no, he
Yeah.
did the ground jump.
Yep. Shlong, please
Hopefully
don't fall
he-
here. Oh my god! Okay.
That is. Oh yeah, Zebra points out.
Yeah, that's true. It does get him into Ganon's, so he could go to Ganon's instead of
Ice.
ice, and then he could just go to Light Trial.
And find a bow there. Yeah, that. Remember what I was saying earlier?
Strength 3.
What I was saying earlier with these hints and lots of items in the path in the way to hero locations probably implies that there's several solutions to beating the seed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I like how this swim to get into Jabu is going to take longer than beating Jabu.
I know.
Playing the warps, becoming child, playing the warp song, swimming all the way, getting a fish, opening Jabu is going to be the slower part.
As long as you should have killed the keys, unless you put Furor's Wind earlier in the dungeon. Oh no, he's just saving, quitting. So now he's gonna go do the Silver Rupee room. I think this is the route that Condi posted about in the Discord the other day, where you just like skip the Silver Rupee room. No, because he went into the Silver Rupee room and went backwards. That's right.
Oh, yeah,
so yeah, this isn't the same thing.
I was having trouble understanding it. If you do the second Silver Rupee room, it just sets the flag to open the door for the first one. Is that what he's saying?
I think Condi said that if you don't plan on, yeah, and Lalaway tested, if you plan on clearing the whole dungeon, you don't do the Silver Rupee room and you do the whole temple forward up until like the vase, and then you quit out and do the Silver Rupees, check the back, and then take the boat.
Oh, you just routed in.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Oh, you go to the pot, reset, then do that Silver Rupees to go down, and then go backwards through the tunnel, and then backtrack.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank goodness Shlong knows all these skulls.
Yeah. So, he's at 39.
Oh, one does auto-complete. Okay, that's what I was trying to say.
That's right, yeah. That's right, I forgot the whole reason about it was that the Silver Rupees don't need to be collected.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and like I said, Brad's gonna be out of the temple
before Shlongster beat. Yeah.
Man, Brad's gotta really hope that those bows aren't bow locked.
I still think Shlongster has a chance, even if, because Jabu is foolish, has me.
Yeah, it's right on there on the tracker, Asmi.
Baron Jabu.
Then again, I do forget to put things on the tracker sometimes. Like Shlongster's Serenade. Don't at me.
Yeah. Foolsish. Clown emoji. Yeah, it has me. I don't know why, but the clown emoji is just so insulting. I don't know why I'm so offended. Like, what is it with my brain just getting so offended?
Shlongster, get off the boat!
Wait.
Shlongster, what the fuck? Did he die? Is he AFK?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he left to take a pee break on the boat. Oh my god, Shlongster! Oh my god, dude. That is the worst possible thing that could have happened to him.
Okay, I've done that before, but I've made it in time because I timed my average piss. Wait, what am I saying?
Yeah, optimal. Alright, Brad's got his 4th medallion, just needs one more dungeon. Both his dungeons are bow locked. Can he find a bow somewhere?
The point is, I knew I could make it.
Man, that got chat real active. Peed running.
Oh, I'll collect that, didn't they? I swear, one of you assholes clipped that.
Clip it. It's going right in the highlight reel.
Yeah, I deserve it.
All right. Well, if the race was gonna be super close, this is like This is that thing that Shlongster did to like throw the race 100%.
Yeah, at Bows and Ganons, he just goes and beats Forest, right?
Yeah. Forest would be the fastest boss key, or maybe he would go clear water because he's already cleared out all of water, except for like 2 checks. But he probably doesn't want to go back to river. And he does have Serenade, so
And he still has that FW in Forest, I
yeah.
believe.
Forest. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna say Forest would probably be the longer clear though, just because if the boss key is on one of the pose, that would just really suck.
Hey, please get this next skull too.
He's lost.
Oh.
There we go. Nope.
And he's skipping his 40
Yeah,
skull.
he's skipping the last skull. Oh, I guess the last skull he'll get is the one in CAC. I don't think he's got adult CAC yet.
Oh, yeah, sure. Alright, this is the moment of truth. If there's a bow here, Hyper wins. If not, he loses.
Yep.
Alright. I think if you're Brad, you just rush light trial.
Yeah. Sorry, Asmi, you didn't type fast enough. There's still so much of Spirit.
Okay,
that
Shlongster, make
Shlongster
up
has to
for it
clear.
in 1 cycle bongo, please.
Oh, Brad's going to Spirit trial. He's going.
Yeah, there is
order.
a good chances.
50 gold skull bow. No, we know that 50s is dead.
What did I say? Oh, oh yeah, the 1 cycle. I can just still hope because that would be exciting.
Oh, dude, he shot the wrong hand. By accident.
It's not hard, you just mash.
Holy shit, what a legend.
Told
You can't mash, you gotta time it for bongo, don't you?
Okay. Or you can just be bad at mashing and it turns out that my speed is just the optimal rhythm for bongo.
Yeah. Alright, Brad going to light trial now.
That's the case for me. It's like,
Man, that room is really
I'm bad at
laggy.
mashing. Yeah.
Just think, if Strength 3 wasn't on Twin Rova, he might not have gone... Well, I guess he probably would have gone to Ganon's anyway, because even without Light Trial, there's still a lot of checks.
Alright. Let's see.
Number 1! Rupee.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Number 2! Heart Container! Number 3! Heart. Number 4.
Burger King foot legs.
Oh yeah, he does have Ganon Keyring too. Yeah. Kokiri Sword. Not what he's looking for, though.
Okay.
Okay.
There are bows.
Oh, no, he's still got 2 chests left here. Blue Rupee.
Rough.
1 more in Light Trial.
Learn some. Okay. This is his 40th skull.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to check the spoiler log.
Yep, no bow. No bow in Light Trial. Just the Kokiri Sword.
I'm gonna guess on Blue Poe and Cac Archery are also bows.
Let's see. I'm gonna say one of the bows.
Oh, Deku's an option. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Or the rest of...
Oh, that's right. He
Yeah.
could go to Deku, yeah. But I mean, would he go? I mean, Deku. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of checks in it. But I mean, where else does Brad have to go? Really?
He's gonna go Deku before going back to Fire.
I mean, he could go to Ice too. But I mean, Ice has just as many checks as Deku, right?
Ice has 4 plus a song.
And Deku has
Deku 7.
Yeah. Both bows on
Which
bow
is more
chest and
than the 2 in
GTG.
Shlong still hasn't checked the arch.
Yeah.
We're still in... Oh.
I can't believe he didn't check the arch. So, I mean, if Brad does find a last-second bow, Shlong might have to do that, like, light arrow play. But at least he'll be able to leave Furor's Wind at the top.
By being Shlongster Falcon. That's how.
Yeah. At least, like, when he goes to find his light arrow location, he'll talk to Ganondorf, he'll leave Furor's Wind there, and then when he gets light arrows, he can just drop into Spirit, and he'll be right back there. It's just having to go plant the bean sucks. And yeah, I know, like, that's what I said too, but...
It's pretty static routing that you just always look at it when you go to get the hint.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, Brad's got 1 check left in Ganon's.
Yeah, Brad deserved to find a bow at some point. That's kind of ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
The hovers are one thing, but 2 items in Fire is just... Yeah.
Oh, Brad also
You're right.
can check the boss key chest, so...
Yeah.
Maybe he might climb... Maybe he might leave Furor's Wind here.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's...
who knows? I think it might be smart, because then when he does, like, beat his last dungeon, he can immediately come up to Ganon's.
Yeah, you go up as far as you can. And then place FW. Because I know it's actually faster to have FW right up at the top of Spirit. Not Spirit, Ganon's. And reverse to GTG than it is to FW back to GTD and walk all the way up Ganon's.
Yeah. Whoa, Asmi. That's rude.
Is that ban-worthy? Can we ban
Oh, there's
that?
the boss key. It was early. Oh, Shlong's checking this for light arrows. He's like, I'm in the room, may as well. There's no way that he doesn't just go straight to the boss room now.
Yeah.
Well, this is looking pretty cut
likely.
and dry at this point.
Unless it's the bow right here.
Yeah,
That's not a bow.
it's not a bow, so... Because Shlong's just gonna go climb Ganon's tower, find out that, oh, it's in Colossus.
So do we know that Shlongster didn't look at it, or do we think he misidentified it?
I'm pretty sure he hasn't planted the bean at all in Colossus.
Well,
So,
I mean, if he thought it was,
okay,
like,
like I said,
piece.
remember when he first went to Colossus, and I was like, did he not check the arch? Because I didn't even see him turn around. I'm pretty sure he just straight up didn't check the arch.
Yeah.
Alright,
And we're
Brad
gonna
got
tell him that, and he's
prelude.
gonna...
Alright, so Brad's gonna go to Deku now, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to do something as child. Like, he's out of adult checks, I'm pretty sure. Except for Fire Temple.
And this is what happens when you just orphan your dungeons. Someone can just full clear it, and then you're done.
I'm surprised that he didn't go to Ice Cavern, though.
Yeah. It's 7 checks versus 4 checks, so this makes sense to me.
Yeah. I guess it makes sense. Unless Shlong has a meltdown. I mean, it could happen. Like I said, Shlongster will probably have to go back child and then back adult.
Yeah, or he has to go to the P again.
What if the other bows are on Barons? Can they be? I
They
don't
can,
think I don't think that's possible.
If they're bow locked, they can be.
Oh yeah, if they're bow locked, that's true. But there's no bow lock checks in Zora's Fountain or Jabu, so.
Yeah. But I've seen like a bomb bag on Morpha in Foolish Water.
Oh yeah.
Forest have.
Oh, Twin Rova being trolly. Did Forest have anything? No. Oh yeah, Forest had Mirror Shield in the first room, but the rest of the temple was barren. Oh, Shlongster, he's having a meltdown!
Literally on fire. They have so many hearts this seed. Or at least Hyper does. Shows you how much more of the game Hyper's cleared.
Yeah. Dude, Shlongster is getting absolutely bulldozed by Twin Rova here. Oh! Nope, misses the third shot. Okay, we got one. I swear to God, if that boat is like the reason...
Yeah, like, if a bow's here, it's still a race.
Yeah. If the boat was like the reason that Shlongster ends up losing the race, it's just like...
That's deserved, honestly.
Yeah. Dude, this Twin Rova is the worst RNG I've ever seen. They just keep moving! Dude, I'm just sitting here thinking like, man, if Condi was playing this seed, he'd be like fucking tearing our eardrums out.
Yeah. Oh, that's not gonna work.
Yeah,
That's
there's
too...
no way. Dude, he fell off again. This is the worst Twin Rova fight I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Shlongster! One cycle Bongo, two cycle Fan and Ganon with Master Sword. He's one cycled Ganondorf before. Like...
You should see my gameplay, Snacky. Like, today I, one-cycled Bongo Bongo with Crouch Stab's Master Sword, but...
Brad found a bow!
Okay.
I think Brad just wins. Like, maybe if Shlongster had a good Twin Rova, but I don't think there's enough time for Shlongster to go back and get long shot, or go back and get light arrows.
He's go mode. That's all he needed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he needs...
Brad just goes to water or forest and gets the boss key. Forest would give him a faster boss key, but we'll see if he knows that.
Yeah,
if Shlongster already had light arrows, then it would be a different story. But because
the piss break is the difference.
Yeah. I don't think the piss break was the difference. I still think it's more time than that, because Shlongster still has to go child.
What is even happening? Okay. Which check was boss key on again?
Boss key was on the I switch, so Brad's going to be doing both the pose, it looks like. So it still could be a race, but I don't know. At the rate this Twin Rova's going, you never know.
Oh,
So yeah, the I switch in the boulder maze, or the block maze. I honestly don't know what to think about this. I think even though Brad found his bow now, I still think Shlongster had this, but after that Twin Rova, I don't think he's got it anymore, because he could have been done that Twin Rova fight like over a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, it would have been faster for Brad to just beat Deku.
yeah, and he's got Fire Source of Magic. Could have just skipped to the bot.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted to finish what he was doing here. I mean, the P could have made the difference. I mean, we'll find out soon. Because what does Brad still have to check in Forest Temple? I think the last check he has is the eye switch.
Yeah. Unless he's like freaks out and then it goes back to Deku.
Yeah. And I mean, he'll be able to warp straight to the top of Ganon's tower too, where Shlongster has to beat the Dynalphos and Stalfos. Actually,
Yeah.
I think Brad still has to beat the Iron Knuckles too, but yeah, he would have. Oh, Brad still has to get the Master Sword, or the Boss Key chest as well. And he has to flip the room for that.
Does Shlongster not have Prelude? Where was it?
Prelude was on Nocturne,
Oh, okay, yeah.
so Brad has it, but Shlongster doesn't.
I think that's the time difference having to do.
Because Phantom Ganon isn't that long, plus Brad has Big Goron Sword as well, so
I think it's the FW in Gans that just seals it.
yeah, it is. Well, I mean, like I said, Shlongster not having light arrows and taking that fucking piss break on the boat.
Oh, Hyper hasn't done this one either.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But after this, he's just going to go back. Oh, yeah, after this, he's going to go back and grab it. I still don't think that Shlongster has enough time to get the light arrows.
Yeah. If he had light arrows.
If he had light arrows right now, it would be over. And he could have had light arrows right now.
Yeah. He's gonna be so upset.
Yes, he will be.
Please do not check Ganon's.
Yeah, he's not checking Ganon's. He has no reason to check Ganon's.
He had no reason not to peek the arch.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he probably thought he did, and he probably thought it was, like, something irrelevant.
Yeah. Yeah. What a match.
Yeah.
This
I mean,
I'm for one sure this was not boring.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. And like I said, leading up to the end, it was amazing, like, how so many seeds in this tournament have been like, oh, it's this person's game. And then all of a sudden, they just end up losing right at the very end.
Yeah, I don't see a way Shlongster comes back.
Absolutely not. Like I said, it might have been a thing if we already had Brad rolling. He's so like, I want to get there. I want to get there.
Yeah. Well, when you go over 3 hours in these settings, you're like, my opponent can win at any second.
Yeah.
Everything is not a Dragon Ball reference, ask me.
Roof gonna fall on Brad again. I mean, again, it's not gonna make a difference.
He's gonna forget to save before Ganon.
If Brad, no, Brad's gonna remember to save, especially after I send him that message. Yeah,
I don't
Brad
think
has
Big
Goron.
That's an advantage, but that's not what's gonna make it.
Yeah.
It's just like seals the deal even more.
It's all the cutscenes Shlongster has to go through is just like. Oh, he didn't save. Oh, he hasn't placed forwards yet. Dude, I thought he was gonna return to warp point.
I've done that once before. Now I'm like super careful. It's all because freaking B does the same thing.
Yeah. Alright, Shlongster has saved. And Brad is done with Forest. His 6th dungeon. Alright, Ganondorf, where are those light arrows?
Reset, please. Okay.
Yeah. His resets are slow because he's on emulator. He always does a slow reset.
Is he not gonna... Does he not have FW? I mean, I don't think it matters.
He put FW at the top, but maybe... Oh, maybe he did plant the bean. No, he can't have. I'm pretty sure I didn't see him plant the bean. Yeah, he didn't plant the bean. Oh no, there's no plant there. Oh, he's still peeking it.
He's going...
He doesn't have... Yeah, he doesn't have Prelude either, so... Yep. He's sad. He's very sad. That's like the worst thing ever. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know. Should have just walked to TOT. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't think he remembered that he didn't plant the bean. He just forgot that check was even there. Like, he never checked it from the beginning. He bought the bean, he just never planted it. It's one of those things that, you know, he walked over there to get the hint, but just he didn't do it. Brad had a guardian angel watching him this seed.
Shlongster had a guardian angel watching him, but Shlongster didn't look at the guardian angel.
No, Brad's guardian angel stabbed Shlongster in the eye. He erased the arch from Shlongster's memory. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now we need the rubber match.
What does that mean?
That's the tiebreaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Brad's gonna take a no on that one.
Yeah. So that means 2 games left. We got losers finals coming up after this.
Yep. Lolloway, schedule up with Brad as soon as you can, and then Purple, you're playing the winner.
Yeah, and I'll be away. I can't do it next week, so.
Yep, that's fine. Well, I mean, they still need to play, and that'll probably take a week anyway.
Yeah.
But so you guys have a week. I mean, I could cast you guys. No, I couldn't cast you guys tomorrow. I could do it the day after.
Yeah, it'll probably end up being a weekend, and then the weekend after that will be grand finals.
Monday isn't happening. You normies. Brad. Yeah, Shlongster bought 2 beans. Oh man, now he's got to save warp back to Lon Lon.
So even if Shlongster didn't see the light arrows and had to get the hint from Ganon's, if he just had the bean planted, he would have won.
Yeah. Well, maybe not, because Brad was still fighting Ganondorf.
Oh, I thought he was just entering Ganon's.
Well, I mean, Brad would have had a faster Ganondorf anyway, I think. Unless Shlongster got a 1 cycle with the Master Sword. Either way, I think that even if Shlongster, like... I still think it was Brad's game anyway, because Shlongster would have had to go back child, then back adult. Yeah, and Brad fell, but again... I mean, there are a lot of what-ifs. But... Brad takes it through some crazy act of God again. Yeah, that piss break though. We're gonna have to let him know that we
Protagonist
all
power.
disapprove. At least it didn't matter, cause even yeah, like Shlongster would be like fighting Ganondorf right now probably.
Yeah, optimally. Well, I know if he was going into Ganon's for the first time, it's like 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's probably still like 4 or 5.
If Shlongster would have gotten his light arrows, yeah, we will. If Shlongster would have gotten his light arrows when he like should have, and still took that piss break and lost the boat, he probably still would have won. Having to go back child and then adult is so much time, especially when you don't have prelude.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's terrible.
Well, yeah, Hyper did like the entire game.
Yeah, he did.
I think the only things he hasn't done is Deep Fire
Yeah, he didn't do the rest of Deku, he didn't do Deep Fire, he never went to Ice Cavern.
and Ice, yeah.
And I
believe
think
he's done
that's
that.
it. I think he did literally everything else. Oh, he didn't do Wasteland either.
Yeah.
Man, this is some Ganon fight.
So there was one in Deep Fire, and then there was one in Deku Tree.
Yeah, and the last bow, we don't know. We'll check the spoiler log after they're done. Because I'm dying to know too.
Oh man.
Man, what a seed. I'm really glad that the seed leading up to the finals was actually a great seed. and not just a shitty seed. Time! 3:10:08 according to Brad's timer.
They're both gonna be salty.
Yeah, they are both
Both
going to
of
be
them.
pretty salty. Let's pull them in. Alright. GG's.
So do you want to break the news to Shlongster first?
Yeah, that was close.
So, Shlongster, you were ahead of Brad by a million miles going into the last 10 minutes of this seed.
Oh, damn.
When you first went to Colossus, we were like, did he not check the arch? And then you just never... Like, did you not see light arrows there, or what?
That
Or
was
did you
like
just...
the one. I think this is the seed. Like the very first seed. I never checked it because I usually always check it.
That cost you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Also,
Oh, go on.
And I was also trying to piss on the boat ride.
We knew. We were like...
Oh, I gotta pee.
Yeah. It's okay. Because of your mistake, we got the most epic line of the tournament from Purple Rupees out of it anyway, so... Brad, congrats on winning somehow. So,
Thanks.
yeah, would you like to hear the memes?
Where was the other bow that I
So-
was probably supposed to have found?
So the first logical bow and the hover boots were in tallest or highest Goron and Megaton hammer chest, respectively.
One cycle Ganondorf. Let's go.
Yeah, both those checks were bow and hover boots, and we were so worried
Of course
that
it was.
huh?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
We were so worried that you weren't gonna find a bow because we were just like, going to the end of the seed. We were like, all right, well, because all Shlongster had to do was clear Spirit, and you were entering. I can't remember. I think you were in Ganon's tower at that point, and we were like, all right, early boss key, and then you found Kokiri sword, and we were like, it's all Brad has to work with. Hopefully, there's a bow there, and then yeah. Finding that bow was like super ultra lucky.
I was gonna go back to fire after that.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he never went to Fire Temple and got the bow?
No.
I never went.
Yeah, Brad didn't go that high.
Okay, so here was my thought process in fire, right? So we start getting spoon fed a bunch of shit, and then once I get strength 2, I'm like, do I stay? Do I not? And then I was like, okay, no, I gotta start collecting more skulls. I wanted to get at least the shortcut open. And then once I got the shortcut open, then I was like, all right, there's a lot of other stuff I can do. I'm just gonna dip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely a sensible play. It's just the sea was like, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
Plus, even if I were to want to finish fire, I would have had to have come back with Pierre. I
Yeah.
didn't have Pierre at the time.
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
even get the benefit of full clearing it. Yeah, that even makes more sense.
So, couple things, Shlongster, that like it was. I mean, the big thing, obviously, at the end was not realizing that light arrows were on top of the arch, just because without prelude, having to go back and forth was like so long, and you had to go back and plant the bean right at the end.
Yeah, that fucking sucked.
If you would have gotten your spirit keys way faster, it might have made a difference, like a big difference, just because. I mean, yeah.
So you
I don't
past,
think
like 5 adult skulls that you just walked past for no reason.
Yeah, there was a lot of the skull in the basement of Forest. You didn't get that one. There was the one in adult Lake Hylia. You had long shot at that point. There were just a lot of adult skulls that you walked by that would have been kind of beneficial, but I mean, Brad had his 40 skulls kind of early, and he cleared spirit first, and then that was your last dungeon.
So Lalo,
collecting skulls has never been my forte.
Yeah.
I legitimately thought that was the first bow. It was the one I found, and I was like, "Wow, this is a fucking."
Yeah. Okay. So sorry to interrupt before what you were about to say, Purple. But the third bow was in Ice Cavern on the map chest.
Oh, that was gonna be another area that I might have gone next.
that was where the third bow was.
well,
I was
Deep
either gonna go
Fire
there or fire.
Well, that's all you have left, I believe.
Yeah.
I have a notepad of checks that I didn't do.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't finish a couple. I didn't do a couple checks. Well, one check in water I could have technically done with the really long boss key chest.
Yeah. You didn't do Fortress.
Top of Fortress, Wasteland, Top of Fire, OGC, Frogs 2, which I didn't find the hint for, Big Run, Lent.
Brad, that's the funny thing. Both of the frog hints were at the back of Lake Hylia.
So I was never finding those.
No. We were laughing because Shlongster went back and got them, and we were like, okay, Frogs 2. Okay, whatever.
I actually was like,
and then the second one was Frogs 2, and we were like, that's funny, but Brad's never going to find it.
When I found, when I got all 6 songs, I was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
how do you guys like my Forest Temple play?
Yeah, your Forest Temple.
We were popping off.
Yeah, we were popping off because we were like, oh my god, it's the Din's Fire in Logic to get to Courtyard.
Yeah, that logically puts Courtyard.
It was just a shame that because of your Furor's Wind in Forest Temple, you last checked the boss key, because when you were at the Poe room, I was like, well, he's going to do both Poes, and then, he's going to go through backwards, so he's probably going to, that's the last one on the road.
Bring it up all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wallaway is asking, when you got Bow, why not just finish Deku?
Yeah, that could have been your last medallion instead of Forest.
Yeah, I don't know. I was with branding.
Did he not do Water Temple?
Brad didn't have a bow. He couldn't get the boss key.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the boss key, boss key in Water Temple was on the eye switch in the middle level.
So my thought process was like fire keys and force keys. Well, my bad. Fire keys and Megaton Hammer were in Hyrule Field. So I don't know. Some people were just screaming to check everything in Fire Temple, and then I got bow and all sorts of shit. So I was like, "Let's go!"
I got baited by all dungeons, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting to find a bow at some point, so I wasn't worried about it, because you would have had to have found a bow to finish either forest or water.
It was just funny that both boss keys in the stone dungeons were on bow checks.
It's such a meme.
Yeah. So another funny thing was Shlongster, when he took the boat in Shadow Temple, he got up to take a piss and didn't make it back before the boat sank. So he had to take the boat a second time. And
Yikes.
And Shlongster, I swear to God, you had a little offense, but you had the worst Twin Rova fight I've ever seen in a rando.
Dude, there was one point in that fight where they both just kept looking at me, and I'm like, "Can you guys do something?"
Not only did you get terrible RNG, but you got knocked off the platform twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it was.
sometimes will just do that. She'll
Yeah.
just stare at you and not do anything.
Yeah, she did that twice, and then the witches were at like such a weird angle that Shlong had to make these really, awkward angles to make, and it just he kept getting hit off the platform by the beams, so it was pretty bad. And meanwhile, while you were doing the Twin Rovo, we were like, "Oh my God, Brad's in Deku! He got his bow!" and that was like when Shlongster was finishing up Twin Rova. That was when you were like going backwards through Forest Temple. So we were like, might have made a difference, but I don't know. I didn't have any hope that you'd be able to plant the bean in Colossus. It's just, especially with a prelude.
It's funny because I bought beans and then I entered Spirit as child after that. So I didn't.
I know.
I had the perfect time to plant the beans.
Because when you first went to Colossus, I saw you go back to get the hint, and I asked Purple, like, did he not check the arch? It's like maybe he thought he saw something weird, and then when Brad went there, I was like, oh, that's very clearly light arrows.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't even check for some reason this time. I don't know why.
Yeah,
so
that
on that note, like when I got scale, I made a point to make a play to get beans before going to check the song.
Yeah.
So that I had it.
Yeah, so it was also really funny because you did Bomb Chew Bowling and then went adult, and then you guys were pretty close at that point in the seed, even though you did like a bunch of different stuff. But Shlong went straight adult without checking Bomb Chew Bowling or Lens Game, which he could have done both.
I know. Oh yeah, I fucked up.
Then you went and checked. Then you went and checked Dive Grotto later, and then immediately went back to Child and did Bomb Chew Bowling.
So the thing is, like, I was going to dive. Like, as I was going to the Dive Grotto, I was like, wait a second, I have bombs. I didn't check Bomb Chew Alley. That could have something.
Yeah.
So I didn't want that to cost me, so I went all the way back. And then, what do you know? I found magic in the hammer. So that was cool. Oh no, magic in
Iron Boots.
Iron Boots.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then both of you guys did the same thing in GTG, except Shlong had bow, so you were able to check the bow stuff in GTG.
Wait, did I have
I think.
No, actually,
no, I can't remember. You had something else.
So he was able to go forward.
Yeah, because Brad did the maze.
Dude, I thought all the shit was in logic, like literally for that bow.
Shlongster didn't have bow. No, after you got the hook shot, you checked the rest of GTG, right?
No.
No, Shlongster.
Oh.
So I checked the sides, but then I realized, because I remember those the hammer and fire keys, and I realized I also have 4's win. I should just bail out of here and go to dungeon.
Fusion Dude brings up a good point. That bongo Shlongster.
Yo, did you see that one cycle?
Yeah, that was pretty hot. Dude, this is also the first time I've ever seen a 2-cycle Phantom Ganon with Master Sword as well.
Oh, yeah.
That was a really sick Phantom Ganon. Like, I think you got like 5 crouch stabs on Phantom Ganon in like that phase.
Yo, and I got the quick kill for Voltage, yo. What?
Yeah, you had like really good bosses. I thought you were gonna choke on your Morpha though, but.
So my only boss that I did that was Twin Rope.
So what dungeon did Shlongster do? What dungeons did Shlongster do?
Shlongster did Fire, Spirit, Shadow, DC, Water, and Forest. Shlong got Nocturne.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Because I had a plan set. I'm like, I'm gonna get Nocturne, and then I was just so bad at Sculptural Hunting too. So I was like,
that's one too many dungeons. What you just said.
No, because you need both the stones to get Nocturne, because it was an Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
And then you need 4 medallions.
Right. Yeah. So he didn't find Letter.
No.
Or
wow. So you want to know where Letter was, Shlongster?
Wait, where was it?
In the chest in GTG with the fire ring around it.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
So I got that by going backwards into that room, which nobody ever fucking does. And I found the letter, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm in Logic now. Like, cool. Like, I go beat Jabu, and then I bet Bo's in Ganon's castle. Oh, Kokiri sword. Oh, that's in Logic to get the bow. I was like, this is like such a meme, like 6 dungeons.
Yeah.
Or like 5 dungeons.
I was like, Because I've just been in so many seeds where the seed just fucks me. Because I always try to avoid all dungeons.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and then I end up like having like those specific items that I could have switched, being in like Ganon's castle or something. Or
So,
that
yeah,
dungeon.
according to the spoiler log, it says Baronade instead of Bongo Bongo. So the seed never wanted you to go to Shadow.
Oh really? Okay. So I was
So
breaking
it was
law.
the boomerang, or well, I guess hammer and fire keys are probably
Because
even higher priority.
once you have hook shot, you can just do the Silver Rupees room and do the hammer room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I
that's
did
crazy.
was in Logic earlier, technically.
Yeah. But yeah,
Which I could have just gotten, like oh my god, like if I had just done that and like got the hook shot, I would
40 skulls would have been needed as me.
I would have been done like an hour earlier.
Or yeah, because it says Twin Rova.
Did you need?
Was there
did you need that
anything in
though?
Spirit?
Because you could have done Jabu. That means
You
didn't
needed
have to be
four.
Spirit.
You needed 4 medallions though.
But Jabu's a medallion.
Yeah, this.
So-
Let's see what the spoiler log says for bosses.
Oh wait, but that's right, Shadow.
So here's the problem. So you can do DC Fire Jabu, right? But then Spirit you need 40 skulls. Shadow you need all dungeons, and then Deku is Kokiri Sword, which was in Ganon's. So
Which is 4 med blocked, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so-
Deku can't be 1 year 4 medallions.
So you
Yeah.
had to do Spirit.
Yo, I just straight up. I skipped everything in Spirit after I got boss key.
That makes sense in your situation.
Yeah.
with
I was like,
Yurgo.
I'm like, all I want to know is where Spirit or light arrows are.
Yeah.
Well, you have to do Spirit or Shadow. You have
which
to
was
do it.
which was unfortunately the reason why you lost the seed. Because if you would have had, because we were like, wait a sec, if Shlongster realizes he has light arrows in Colossus before he goes back adult, he can plant the bean, go adult, get light arrows, beat Spirit from light arrows, and then just warp into Ganon's. And we were just
Yeah.
like, ah. It's just one of those things.
It's always one check I decide to skip, and it fucks me.
I feel like that's the mantra of this tournament. Everyone walks by that one check
Oh,
we
yeah.
just forgot about.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe I thought of that Forest Temple route on the fly.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
chat definitely liked it.
I liked it because not only was I like, oh, that's really interesting. I'm like, that puts Courtyard into logic.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was honestly making a really ballsy play to get like 2 checks, and then I was like, wait, but the frickin' falling ceiling room is right next to the courtyard.
Okay, so that wasn't in your mind before entering Forest.
Not exact. No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It was a side effect.
That makes sense.
All right. Well, sorry, Shlongster, but the script
plug.
almost was the if you go back and rewatch the seed, 90% through the seed, we were like, it's in the script, and then it fucking.
I called your deep fire bow too. I'm like, or this could be bow. That's what Shlongster needs.
Oh yeah, turn down your volume when you get your bow in Fire Temple. I kind of yelled pretty loud at that.
Dude, it's funny because I predicted. I was like, as I was climbing the vines in Forest Temple, I was like, wait a second. Wouldn't it be pointless to get 40 schools? Because I don't have Mirror Shield. And at first check was Mirror Shield. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one thing we didn't have because we were like, why does Shlongster realize he's go mode if he just gets 40 skulls? Then we realized you didn't have Mirror Shield yet because he hadn't done the Forest dip.
Yeah. I was like, I was going to do Forest, but I was like, I'm going to do Fire first because that seems more delicious right now. And plus, if I did go Forest anyway...
More delicious.
Well, actually, I would have got Mirror Shield, but still.
I like your choice of vocabulary there.
Yeah.
More delicious.
Delicious.
Delicious. So
Way of
Shlongster,
the hungry.
unfortunately, you're out in 4th place, but
Let's
luckily,
go top 4!
but luckily for you, my prize pool includes 4th place. So
Wait, so I get a prize?
you win a grand prize of $5.
Dude, let's go! I'm going to Disney World!
Yeah. So, congrats, Brad. You'll be moving on to race Lolaway in the loser finals.
Oh, baby.
So, it's gonna be the. Hopefully, it's not a. Well, I don't know. You were pretty good at collecting skulls. It would be fun to see a skull seed versus you guys, but.
Yo, that would be epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my skull routing was decent this seed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got the
excited.
hit way earlier.
Thank you for the bits, D.
Yeah, I decided.
Yeah, you did.
It was funny because you guys probably were like, "What is he doing?" Because I started to head towards Open Grotto because I was gonna do that first and then come back, and I was like, "No, I'll just dip Zora's Domain now, get the keys, and then I'll end on Grotto." And that hint early was really nice to know.